Game over.
What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck this fucking? How did you two fucking fuck? Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's frogs. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get verschnicket. Join me.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
I'm holding it to my butthole right now.
That was nicely put. That was nicely put. That was well done. Well done. Very, very great timing there. That was very exciting. Thank you. All right. Was Phil Simone saying a show is on? Yes, a show is on. Though I am not fully in show position. It's weird to have to do this with the legs. If I could just kick them up there, it'd be so much easier. Fuck nuggets. All right, so yes, we are doing a show for another 3.5 hours. Should be exciting for all of you. And me. I spent a lot of time on this baby. It's a nicely made cake. I saw, I saw Bobby Nick in the YouTube chat already saying, Johnny, I'm going to be with Bobby Nick and the others on the Backyard Boys podcast tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central. And that'll be fun. That'll be great. It'll be exciting. I have no idea what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to smoke some weed and probably polish off the rest of my Jameson. It's going to be a good night. And then we also have our show this 3.5 hours. Really wishing I had gotten all the stuff prepped up on the screen. I got distracted by some shit. I'm a little just I'll admit I'm a little flustered. I got a tight schedule. I got to get done with this. I want to make sure to hang out with my daughter. And didn't get to do that yesterday because I had things that just the schedule didn't work out. And so she came down at the end of the night and said, "Good night, Daddy." And I know she wanted to and she needed to, and I'm glad she did. But that really kicked me in the balls the rest of the night. I'm like, man, I wish I hadn't. So we're going to make sure that we hang out with her until we go on to the Backyard Boys podcast tonight because that'll be right up until her bedtime. So it'll be like, all right, you go to bed. I'm going to go be irresponsible. So that's what we'll do. I've got a hoodie like that, Johnny. Yes, no Pen 15 fathead. Quite a few people have these. I'm wearing this not just because I'm a steel toe shill, which I totally am. I am a complete and 110% steel toe shill. But I am wearing this hoodie because it's just so fucking comfortable. It's so comfy. It's comfy. It's soft. It hugs your arm, but the sleeve stretches and you pull it up. It's just, why don't you love this hoodie? I love my hoodie. Just a good time. So yes, I pervertishly love my hoodie. Apparently, that was a little too Geez, Johnny, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Oh! 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 I'm gonna come.
I don't know why I flinch. I don't know why when I'm looking down and having a sip of my water, and thank you, Fettuccine El Poo-Poo, throwing a snowball at me. We're gonna have to make sure we keep something up there for that. If those fall off, that's gonna be a bad thing. Where is that at? Oh, halfway. Ooh, that could happen. But yes, again, back to the flinching thing. I don't understand why I flinch. It'll have no effect. Like none. All right, so at any rate, we are, is it snowing in Minnesota? It snowed. There is snow. Snow is present, but as of current, I do not believe it is snowing. It actually looks, if I can see out the windows of my prison cell here, looks actually kind of sunny outside. Like if I were allowed to mingle with the world. You know what? I can't put this one up because it's not right. It's not green. Are you ready for Disease X, Johnny? Disease X. What is this? It's snowing in Detroit, though. It is snowing in Detroit and in southern Iowa and things like that. All right, so this is a weird video clip that I guess I'll go into. It'll dovetail nicely into another story that I have, so we might do that in just a second. All right, we'll go ahead and do that. Thank you for that, St. Caesar. We'll throw that up in a second. Just got done snow shoveling my driveway. Washington is snowing like a mofo. Yeah, I've heard Iowa is going to get hit pretty... Iowa's going to get hit pretty hard with snow. And so the disease formerly known as Twitter. I wish it could be the disease formerly known as TikTok. Can we get rid of that one? All right, let's drop this down to the audio just a second, so maybe don't do any sound drops for just a moment while we open up our first hour stories. I should have had these up already, but I got distracted. So then I had to go put in my contact lenses and get ready to do a damn show, and I fucking ran out of time. All right, there we go. All of them are loaded, back up and good to go. There we go. All right, so the first thing we have is an emu escaping for what is apparently the third time from her Alabama home. Alabama bird. But I don't know that I really want to give two shits about it. The audio's back up. You may go crazy with your sound drops, bits, subs, and stickers. Thank you for all the support. We rack it all up. We didn't rack up yesterday's support. We're going to do that at the end of the show today. And then we'll figure it all out and shovel the goal down the road. But yes, we are going to start apparently with a story suggested to us by a sane Caesar of the Caesar salad family. Sane is the entirely vegetable version of the Caesar. That's when you have a sane Caesar salad. Get it? 'Cause animal meat is murder. I don't know. There wasn't really a point there. Let's go ahead and go to this. Boop. Well, hey, lady. BBC. I got one, too. It's just white. Oh, it's a joke. Chubbies. Here we go. Boom.
Unveiled a new vaccine research facility where scientists are working to prevent future pandemics. It's located at Portendown, a high-security research facility best known for its work on chemical warfare. Experts are preparing for what is known as Disease X.
So we have the research facilities that we have dedicated to chemical warfare. We're now having them work on making viruses to make cures for said viruses. Did any of you guys see V for Vendetta? Like, I feel like am I in a movie? Hey, I've seen this before. This exact story? Because have a good stream, dude. Are you the dude on Steel Toe? Have a good stream, dude. Well, thank you. I guess what it do be like doesn't like me. Oh. Or maybe he's just in the background. I don't know. Yeah, but you've been subbed for a month. Tier subbed. Following since December. So yeah, I don't know what I'm. All right, well, yes, I am that dude on Steel Toe. I think we knew that. What in the Dr. Fauci are they doing? Yeah, if this is, it's the Umbrella Corp. It is. It's literally. I'm watching the start. I'm like, hey, everybody, move to Raccoon City, a new city funded by Umbrella. Oh, just a big office headquarters is all we have here. Yeah, that's all it is. Don't pay attention to anything under the ground level. But yeah, everything above board looks totally nice. Bring your family, bring your kids, have some pets. Get a Rottweiler. I didn't know. Sorry, bro. It's all good. I didn't know either. I was only informed recently. But thank you for being here. All right. I can't even do this sober now. I am sorry. Thank you, Saint Caesar. You've driven me to narcotics. Let's all just move to the Jewish tunnels. Sounds more safer there. Sounds more safe there. I mean, do we still have any idea what the actual fuck those tunnels were for, and if that questionably rectangular object was in fact a mattress?
Or the next pandemic virus. Our health correspondent Dominic Hughes was given rare access to the facility.
The delicate task of protecting the nation's health.
He was given rare access to the facility. Yes, but has he been quarantined? Because he might be giving all of us rare access to a new disease. I, again, do not like the, guys, look, we got to be ready for the next big one. How about we make it this time? So we make sure that it's really lethal. You know, last time we trusted, if you believe the public narrative, we trusted the natural digestive systems of the human body and a bat. This time, we should really make sure that that thing doesn't fuck around. Saint Caesar. And then the reporter died a few days later. We don't know how it happened. Is that part true? That part is not true.
This is one of the laboratories at Porton Down where scientists are analysing current threats, new variants of COVID,
that
for
better
example,
not be true.
trying to identify new ones. Inside these purpose-built labs, more than 200 scientists working for the UK Health Security Agency are helping to develop and test vaccines against a range of diseases. It's vital work to keep us all safe.
We've got, in many respects, the toughest job in the world, which is to protect health against infection.
I'm glad you said it was a joke, Saint Caesar, because, I'm like, nah, dude, that's a joke. I'm playing it off, and in the back of my mind, I'm like, oh, fuck, don't tell me that they literally are. They're just, Johnny, fun fact, your name in Romanian would be Onut. How is it pronounced, Sid Seraph? I'll need a phonetical spelling. These places will be totally safe when the grid goes down. Right? I'm sure when all the power dies, no problems here. And you're in a lab cooking up new viruses and you got what looks like a chef coat. This is not trustworthy.
Hey guys, 100 hey honey buns.
Thank you. That was very important. Thank you. I'm just saying, Why is her dress so open in the back? It's a little distracting. Can we get her a wider gown? Apparently she's gone outward, not upward. They lied to her about the mobility of this position. It was a little more expansive sideways. And again, I feel like you're going to get done with whatever you're doing here and then walk through a double door, put on a chef hat, and then serve somebody a tainted burrito. Like, it's just, I don't like the chef coat.
Diseases and environmental hazards, and it is tough because we know that the risks of new and emerging infections, including those of pandemic potential, is increasing.
Let him cook.
For decades, scientists at Porton Down have been involved in medical research, as well as the work on chemical
We're
and
extremely
biological
close to a
warfare,
hype train.
for which the
Just
centre
so you
is
all know,
perhaps
I'll pause this for a second. Close to a hype train. So one more 100-bit give or whatever, that would start a hype train. If you want to donate to the show today and we do get a hype train going, and you're on Twitch, that's the best way to just put it all in one thing. That's cool. And here we go.
It's better known. During the pandemic, laboratories like this one played an absolutely vital role in assessing how effective the vaccines were in combating the coronavirus.
So wait a minute. These facilities that already have my butt puckering to a level that could turn a piece of coal into a diamond. You're telling me that these facilities are the very same ones that were used to assess the viability of the coronavirus vaccine. The vaccine that, as far as we can tell, with every booster, seems to be just less effective. Look, I'm not saying you didn't do work. I'm just saying maybe you don't promote that work. Because a lot of us might feel like the work you did didn't really work. You know what I mean? 2.5 minutes if we want to kick that thing off. Was Phil some hole saying I can help? I don't think that one counted, but oh well. Oh, there's a pronunciation on YouTube, but I can't post a link. Here we go.
That work continues today. But as well as monitoring how effective existing vaccines are against new COVID variants, the new Vaccine Development and Evaluation Centre is looking at emerging threats for which no vaccine yet exists. One of those is Crimean Congo hemorrhagic fever, a virus that is spread by the bite of an infected tick and is fatal in about 30% of cases. A serious outbreak occurred in Afghanistan in 2017, but the disease is widespread across Africa, Asia, the Middle East and the Balkans.
Okay. How does it transmit other than the infected ticks? How does it go from people to people? Once a person gets infected with a tick, how does it go from... Because what it really sounds like right now, it sounds like a lot of people who live in... I'm just saying, how do we do... for those of us in a non-tick environment, how do we get this thing?
Changes to climate and the way we live mean viruses like this one could find a way to the UK.
How? You've explained the tick part. Is the tick going to move? Viruses like this one could find a way to the UK. No, they can't. Not unless they get a new carrier. Like T-Mobile. Guess that hype train's going to die right about here. But hey, thanks for the fun. Let's go ahead and keep on going. Down with ticks. I mean, ticks, TikTok. As someone has pulled a tick off my arm this year, no thanks. Yeah, dude, in general, just like I'm saying, though, the infected ticks, how do the ticks get the infection? It seems like this is a weird thing about...
But equally, the next pandemic could be caused by a virus that has yet to be identified.
Right, because you're still making it in the lab, and that's what's got my butt puckered.
Experts call Disease X. Dangers known and
as
unknown.
Elon Musk.
These scientists will be working to make sure we're prepared for both. Dominic Hughes, BBC News, Porton Down.
Well, on that very issue of Disease X, I've been speaking to Professor Dame Jenny Harries. She's the Chief Executive of the UK Health Security Agency. And I asked her how scientists prepare for a threat when they don't know what that threat is.
Again, they make it. If I could rewind you back to 2019, they made it. They made it.
So that is the challenge, which I think you heard our Chief Scientific Officer, Professor Isabel Oliver, describe. But there are a number of steps that we can take. We can be better prepared in terms of surveillance, and we're doing that work separately. But what we do in the UKHSA labs at Porton Down, which is separate, I might say, from the Ministry of Defence facilities for chemical warfare, is get ourselves ready both to isolate the new pathogens, to develop assays so that we can test them accurately, and to work with other partners, with academics and with pharmaceutical companies, to test out prototypes for vaccines and then be ready to evaluate them. And the really exciting thing about the legacy from the pandemic is we now have 2,800 square meters of laboratory space we didn't have before. And
So, hey, guys, we shut down the world. Economies got fucked. Lives got ruined. People had a rough time. But, hey, bright side. These assholes got more lab space to make more viruses. Evil Gandhi even said it. More space, more viruses. Right? Oh, we've got even more space. Now we can make, imagine all of the coronaviruses we can make now.
We're using that as part of our new strategy to ensure we're as best prepared as we can be for new pathogens and some existing ones.
What would you say is the most important lesson that was learned from the pandemic?
Most importantly, we learned that test it a couple of times to make sure it's as deadly as you want it to be. Otherwise, it doesn't really work.
So I think I was going to say partnership was the immediate work that comes to mind. And that's obviously we see that when we work with our...
Yes, partnership. Like the partnership between U.S. and China that helped make the coronavirus. Oh, God. It's funny, but it's also so painful. Why did you do this to me, Saint Caesar? I had a fun show to joke about stuff. We were going to start light and goofy with an emu on the loose. Woo. Hey, guys. You remember that movie 28 Days Later? Guess what's happening right now?
Director of Public Health, for example, in responding to all sorts of infectious disease and chemical and radiological incidents, but actually it applies very much to working with industry as well. The Vaccine Task Force was the group which originally supported this investment in laboratory space at Porton Down at the UKHSA.
Your apology means very little.
And it is that continuing work which we are planning to continue going forward so that we are ready working together as soon as a pathogen appears, and actually obviously beforehand, so we're prepping.
Beforehand, so we're prepping. Prepping by, again, just say it. Look, I mean, we all understand one of the ways you prep is you make these babies. You mix things together to be like, hey, how can we make this as deadly as that, but as catchable as this? But you just kind of try it, and then you're like, all right, now we can make a vaccine for it, the super vaccine, right? But I'll do this one since you played this. You threw the story at us. Saint Caesar saying these people can, quote,
go fuck yourself.
I really don't like the making viruses thing.
As fast as we can.
There is that target of being able to deploy, hopefully, a vaccine within 100 days of the threat being identified. How close are you to that?
What the fuck does that matter? 100 days within the threat being identified. That means very, very little without several factors being identified. How long does a person incubate before they become transmissive? How long is a person transmissive? How long is the virus transmissible outside of a host? What's its viable efficacy when, say, left on a countertop or a McDonald's console? Again, these are questions that need to be asked, and these are things that vary with each virus and each thing. So what does 100 days matter? If you have a virus that is super duper potent and it kills a lot of people, but it takes a week to incubate. So for a week, you're symptom free. How does that affect a virus, say, takes a couple days to incubate before you're sick and you're transmitting? Again, it just 100 days. Why do we just put pointless number? So the goal is 100 days, and there's absolutely no reason for it other than the fact that we all like the nice, round, big number. It'll just mutate on day 99, says Labglass. Right? That's another thing. The virus's lifespan and the mutations it goes through change a bunch of other things. What is this? We have to have it in 100 days. Fanatical Bucks fan, would you trust the answers they gave you? Honestly, I'm not trusting the answers they're giving me, so the answer is already no. Because, again, I don't believe that they aren't mixing viruses and playing with them to find ways to, but make the super cure.
Particular target to making that realistic.
So that is an ambition. So to get from an identified pathogen to a vaccine.
Ma'am, I know you have a lot of important things to tell us, but this news is kind of depressing, and I'm in a bit of a dry spell. So if we could just flip back over to the lady in the green while you speak, just in general, I would appreciate it.
Vaccine and to therapeutics within 100 days. I mean, to put it in context, that's about a third of the time that it took us to get a COVID vaccine into people's arms, and that was an outstanding record.
No, it wasn't. Again, it was a bad thing because the vaccine wasn't thoroughly tested, also not very effective. This is, again, where I'm not a fan of Operation Warp Speed. Also, I really don't like how getting a vaccine ready in 100 days is faster than the COVID one. They had that stuff ready beforehand.
Usually it takes about 5 to 10 years for a new vaccine to come through.
And there are reasons for that. I'm not saying we shouldn't have something to treat the illness and help people who are sick or in the hospital. We should have ways to help those people, absolutely. But you don't like some of the ones that were suggested. You called them horse paste. You denounced things other than the pharmaceutical thing. And can we not call it a vaccine, especially when it doesn't even prevent you getting sick for even a limited amount of time?
So it is a really challenging ambition, and it won't work for all viruses and bacteria. Some are different shapes, some are more difficult to incorporate quickly.
Some are a rhombus.
But I do think it is possible for many.
We cannot vaccinate a rhombus.
Being identified.
Why did this guy cut the audio out of this part?
Quickly, but I do think it is possible for many.
Because the clip keeps going, but I do think it is possible for many. I can't read lips. Now I want to know what I didn't hear. Sad boy SBE waving in the chat. Good to see you, buddy. Good to welcome to the show. Glad to see all of you on a Friday. A lovely, lovely audience on a Friday afternoon. It's wonderful to see all of you here on a Friday afternoon. So click the thumbs up if you're having a good time. We're just getting going. I wasn't even intending to talk about that. That is my day being a downer because our good friend Sane Caesar was like, hey, here's a piece of news you didn't need. So now we kicked that one in the dick. And now I feel like shit. So Chevy JB, I'm sorry if I didn't read your chat before. Raccoon City, where have I heard of that? It's what a lot of people call Chicago because they're bigots. I don't know why. There's like, it's a big ass city. Are there a lot of raccoons in Chicago? Why do they call it Raccoon City? I don't. 300 bits from a sticker party. Thank you, Lab Glass. That was a little painful. We maybe she was saying too much audio cutout. No. The guy, because that was a clip from like a conspiracy theorist person who clipped like a BBC thing. Like, look, they're talking about it. They're gonna. So because that's why the little Punisher logo was in the bottom. And yeah, he's the one I question about why the audio cut out there. Why didn't you just cut the video? I played a bit. Like, I did a bit. I said, I don't understand why they call it Raccoon City. And now Zen Rhino and others are making suggestions. This is, I'm going to just do that for a minute. Very funny, though. Very funny. Jokes, people. We're talking about jokes. All right, back to the show. So, we have, again, a whole 3.5 hours of content that we haven't even gotten to. I don't know if I want to bother talking about the escaped emu from Alabama. One, it's just a written story. And two, it was supposed to be like a little warm-up thing that we do while everyone filters in, but we kind of cleared that already. We've, thank you again, St. Caesar. We've cleared that completely, so we might as well just skip it all together. And, what the green and red herb? They were fun games. I smoked a lot of green and red herb playing that game. Reindeer games? Raccoon games. Resident Evil games. Maybe it was Resident Evil. Was it a blue emu? No, I think it was just a run-of-the-mill emu in Alabama. An Alabama emu. And you got to be worried. If your pet emu escapes in Alabama, you have to be worried that somebody decides to kill it and eat it. I ain't never ate emu before. I'll shoot the shit out of that bird. Like, I mean, speaking of things related to Raccoon City, the Resident Evil 4 remake is awesome. I've played a couple of... Played the Biohazard thing. I don't know. Don't remember which ones I've played. Are they right over there? I don't see them. Resident Evil 7. Okay, so I did like 7 and 8. So, all right. Fanatical Bucks fan. Those things are basically dinosaurs with feathers. See? And I've never had, I don't know about you, I've never ate dinosaur, and I kind of want to. Like, you know, just once. Just try it. You know what I mean? Like, not saying I want to resurrect an entirely dead, like, you know, species of dinosaur, raise them to adulthood, blow their brains out so I can cut off a piece and cook it on a grill. But I mean, if the opportunity did present itself. Life finds a way. I do too. Life finds a way, and so does barbecue sauce, motherfucker. They can both find a way into my belly. Oh, anyways, let's and that's another thing. How do we know dinosaurs didn't have feathers? The more we look at them, the more like, oh, they seem to have more in kin with birds than reptiles. Like, so maybe they were feathered. Sad Boy SBE saying, I'm pretty sure the only reason the emu to be in Alabama is for hillbillies to fuck it. I mean, really? Come on. Oh. Do you know why they bang the emu on the second floor balcony? So the emu will push back. I mean, it's a flightless bird, but once you pounder its pooter a couple times, it's like, why don't I give it a go? You know, what's the worst that could happen? I get fucked. Big ass chicken, that dino meat. Fanatical Bucks fan, I invested in a company that is developing cellular meat. In theory, they will be able to culture the animal's cells and never kill another animal. So far, I've lost all my money. I honestly, I don't think that'll work. But, you know, hey. Ostrich is tasty. I had it in burger form. I think I've had ostrich. Put some Jim Ross barbecue sauce on that, right? I use Frank's Red Hot sauce. I put that shit on everything. All right. So Sad Boy wins today. What was Sad Boy's other comment? How did Sad Boy win? What did Sad Boy win? I gotta go back. Chicken Nash was Sad Boy waving. No, nope. That's the hillbillies fucking. Yeah, that was a good comment. It's an Israeli company. That ostrich had a family and an abortion because you broke an egg. It was mid-squat when you penetrated. Oh, he yoked. Why do we have humans with ostrich traits all of a sudden? Stop effing other animals. Damn it. See, now, if an STD that evolved from an animal were to spread, I'd believe there was human interaction in that barrier crossing. I would believe that didn't come from a lab. But this one was like a respiratory illness? So wait a minute. Bat soup gave a guy breathing problems. All right. Sure. But now if it was like, hey, guys, we have this problem where bat herpes has started spreading like wild, and it's getting everywhere. Then I'd be like, all right, I could believe that was a human interaction thing. Like if there was a virus, like say, let's just, like pox is a common term for a virus, like a pox on your house, but a curse, whatever. So a pox, we'll call it a pox. We need an animal. Well, humans are similar to, say, monkeys. Okay. So say you have a thing called monkeypox. I'd believe that kind of, and then somehow, apparently it's from eating the meat, right? Eating the meat. I've never heard it called that before, sure. Yeah, and then it spreads. And again, you know what? I think we've made that. Fanatical Bucks fan saying, holy shit, just looked up an emu egg. They are dark green. I love that the audience has embraced the jingle and now kind of calls for it. Each egg is equivalent to about 12 to 15 chicken eggs. Holy shit. So that's like a one breakfast meal in my house. Get it? We eat a lot. All right, enough of that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get over there. We're done with this one. We're gonna ditch the emu story. Or well, fuck it. I guess we should read the emu. The emu's name is Esmeralda. Isn't that awesome? I really wish it was a video and not just. They put up a poster of Esmeralda. Let's go over here. Boop. All right, so here's Esmeralda, the emu at large. Was this the emu's enclosure? I have no idea why what the fuck? Okay. An emu named Esmeralda escaped from her Alabama home for the third time and was spotted running loose around town before returning home on her own. So that really is... All right, well, fuck the emu story then.
I invest in a fund that advances innovations.
I don't give a shit about you, lady. All righty, do we care about the Texas lady garnering millions of TikTok views for the football thing? I wanted to do it before, but don't know if I want to do it now. Mexican emu, says Sad Boy SBE. Another illegal immigrant. This one isn't even a person. We're going to apparently just let it all in now. Armadillos, emus, people from Afghanistan, as long as they come in the southern border. What a weird way to be. That is such a... Look, as long as you guys come in through the bottom. There was a food co-op near your house that sold emu eggs. What? There's a food co-op near my house that sells emu eggs? I'm just saying. Have you ever wanted to see a giant sunny side up? Because we don't think about it when it's just a little egg. But if it was like a big-ass egg, I gotta wonder how you... Oh, man. But you've got to buy a dozen at a time. What the fuck? Am I feeding an army? How are you going to buy a dozen? It's like 192 eggs worth. Yeah. It's a lot of eggs. Who is eating that many eggs? I would like to make the world's largest souffle. Look, man, you need that many eggs and get yourself some scrimps. I love this. I refuse to let go of the term scrimps. Scrimps will amuse me for the end of time. Let's get rid of this. All right, so we have this quick story to read here quickly. A study shows that cannabis has the potential to prevent and treat COVID-19. What the... Was that a tomato? You threw a tomato? Dude, I gotta be honest. I get that it's a tomato, but when it lands on the screen, it kind of looks like a 4-leaf clover mixed with a vagina. Or maybe the face from that creature in Stranger Things. The Demogorgon? Yeah. I don't know. Either way, extremely unnerving. Thank you for a tomato toss and 100 bits. Was that a criticism of the story or me, or am I reading too much into it? Now I'm uncomfortable. I mean, I've gotten... Oh, hey, nice tits. Sorry, I can't show you. It's on an ad. Screen capture for later use. Of what? The tomato or the tits? All right, so compounds in cannabis have the potential to have the provincial... Johnny, you're not the man to sell this message. Anyways, compounds in cannabis have the potential to prevent and treat COVID-19, according to a review of research published last month. The study found that cannabinoid compounds, cannabis compounds known as cannabinoids, could prevent infection by SARS-CoV-2, the virus that caused COVID-19, as well as lessen the severity of the disease after it has been contracted. Cannabinoids have the potential to be used as a preventative approach to limiting the susceptibility and severity of COVID-19 infections by preventing viral entry, mitigating oxidative stress, and alleviating the associated cytokine storm, the authors of the study wrote. The study, which was reported by Cannabis News Lab Glass, now getting in on the tomato toss. We are 100 bits away from a sticker party. We're 100 bits away from a hype train. So those two things very much capable in the next 2 minutes. I would... No. Now they can throw them all. No. Oh, no. Now it's both. Oh. the music and and now there's a duck. That one is actually really good. I'm sorry. The they look like bloody vaginas. Like, I get that they're supposed to be tomatoes, but this just looks like... This is like a gynecological nightmare. If you're listening and not watching, a sticker party has happened, and apparently somewhere along the way, in their infinite wisdom, the makers of the sticker app have put the tomato toss sticker on, and it's good god awful. Throw a pound of bacon in it, meal for 6. Oh, dude. Oh. There's so many tomatoes. We're going to call them tomatoes. Now, just so we're all clear, there is also 3.5 minutes left on the hype train. If you want to get involved with that and donate to the show today, this is the best time to do it. Just do it all in one big thing. But 18%, 3.5 minutes. We can get the sticker party thing off the screen. Hopefully won't have to deal with that for a little while. Back to this... Thank you, LabGlass. We're now 26% of the way through level 1 on the hype train. Thank you for supporting the show. If you want to, now is the best time. And let's get back to this story quick. The study, which was reported by cannabis news source Marijuana Moment on Wednesday, oh, I should maybe be getting that one, was conducted by research at the Dalhousie University in Nova Scotia, Canada. Of course they did it in Canada. Who conducted... Thank you for the jump scare in the 25 bits. They just want me to shit my pants today. They're throwing bloody vaginas at me and jump scare noises. I mean, I appreciate the support, but we have other options. Give him the bloody vaginas. Is your mouth all glued up with bloody cunning juice? What's... Now he's strangely British. He's glued up with bloody cunny juice, I say. All right. So, again, 28% of the way through level 1 of that hype train. Thank you very much for that support. The study, which was reported by Cannabis News Source, conducted through a review of the available scientific literature. The resource focused on numerous prior studies that investigated how endocannabinoid systems, ECS, modulation might affect patients. 31%, and I'm deaf. Thank you very much for that, SS Stern. 31% of the way through the hype train. Thank you for supporting the show. Anything you do helps. The study conducted research numerous modulation effect might affect patients in the early and post-effect stages of COVID-19. The new study also found that cannabinoids could one day be used to treat patients with long COVID, a group of persistent health problems that can last for weeks, months, or years following a bout with COVID-19. Post-SARS-CoV-2...
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Not good.
And the only prescription is more cowbell. Guess what?
All right.
I got a fever.
That's someone else who does.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
So we just had 5 Tier 1 subs go out for 2 from LabGlass for Sire Barbecue Sauce and Jemmy Bean, and 3 for Will Murado Tech, Jameson Repair, James 747, and S Spuds AMD. And thank you very much for that support. 77% of the way through level 2. We might kick over into level 3. Holy shit. Thank you very much for that support. Cowbell coming in. Hey-o. There we go. It sounds like an outbreak. So the symptoms that weed can help with post-COVID are including depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress injury, insomnia, pain. Decreased appetite. There's the sound of me making some room. You couldn't know that I was about to say decreased appetite.
Oh, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Thank you, SS Stern. Chevy JB. Wow, that took you long enough. I know, right? Like, I've got 3 chats, and I'm getting distracted, and the show's getting bigger, and I love that, and I'm trying my damnedest to do it all the way I want to, but...
You want to see my pecker?
Maybe later. It seems like we're busy. This hype train is really cooking. We're at 3 minutes left, 2% of the way from 3. I have to get another controlled burn ready because we're probably going to kick over pretty soon here. Lab Glass throwing in a bunch. SS Stern, Lab Glass, Wilmer, been big today. Thank you. Very much appreciate the support. Also, was Fill Some Holes, I think? Was in on it earlier. I mean, I could be wrong. I would just like to put that sound drop to, like, famous speeches. Especially ones where they fit. So now we're into level 3. Thank you for all of that. I really appreciate the support. The out of order sign is just hilarious. When did that show up? Thank you for the circle sticker. SS Stern saying, I'm really grossed out. I'm sorry,
Cheer
man.
100 more cowbell. Ding dong ding dong ding a ling.
Well, Wilmer, for 100 bits on request, I'll give you just a quick little lock off on the cowbell. Bada boom for Wilmer. Thank you very much. 100 bits. Thank you very much for that. The weird thing is you're grossed out, but you're playing the prolonged fart sounds, which is weird. So we have 22% of the way into level 3. Thank you very much for the hype train. Oh my God. Oh fuck. Vaccinations remain one of the most effective prevention methods against severe COVID-19 outcomes. Really? In the story about the weed. Thank you for the 100 bits. We better keep an eye on the sticker thing.
I don't care who knows it.
Jesus. Like halfway to that now. All right. Today, December 6th, a day that will live in fart. You know what? John Doe's right. Let's have some fun with this hype train. Let's pull up some famous speeches and let's just play fucking fart sounds to them. Right? It's the weekend. Let's unload. Wrong choice of words. Famous speeches in English. One of the greatest speeches ever by President Obama. Eye-opening speech. It's 10 minutes long. We're going to take it for our first. Here's the way this little game's going to work. We're going to pull this up. We're going to mute. All right, so I've got my but no, we can do it this way. I've got my board loaded up and we're good to go. So we are going to go now to this. Oh, that's web story. We want shit. Is it game screen? Nope. Web browser. Fuck me. There we go. Web browser. We've got ours loaded up. You guys can do it. We could do it. Let's play this speech and have some fun.
I am
so proud of each and every one of you. We are here today because every single one of you stood tall and said, yes, we can. Yes, we can learn. Yes, we can succeed. You decided you would not be defined by where you come from, but by where you want to go, by what you want to achieve, by the dreams you hope to fulfill. For we gather here tonight in times when the very foundations of our lives, the old order has been shaken, the old ideas and institutions have crumbled, and a new generation is called upon to remake the world. And let me be clear, when I say young, I'm not just referring to the date of your birth certificate. I'm talking about an approach to life, a quality of mind and a quality of heart. We need people like you to step up.
It's like he widened his arms to fart. Oh, it's so bad. Oh. How is this quality entertainment? I don't know, but I'm having a ball. I hope you are too. We are so childish.
We need your daring.
Control bird number 2.
Enthusiasm. We need your energy. We need your imagination. A willingness to follow your passions, regardless of whether they lead to fortune and fame. A willingness to question conventional wisdom and rethink old dogmas. A lack of regard for all the traditional markers of status and prestige. And a commitment instead to doing what's meaningful to you. What helps others, what makes a difference in this world. We're engaged in 2 wars and a struggle against terrorism. The threats of climate change, nuclear proliferation, and pandemic defy national boundaries and easy solutions. For many of you, these challenges are also felt in your personal life. Perhaps you're still looking for a job. You're struggling to figure out what career path makes sense. Now, in the face of these challenges, it may be tempting to fall back on the formulas for success that have been peddled so frequently in recent years. It goes something like this. We too often let the external, the material things serve as indicators that we're doing well, even though something inside us tells us that we're not doing our best.
It's all well and good,
that we're avoiding that which is hard,
warrior.
but also necessary. That we're shrinking from rather than rising to the challenges of the age.
We can. Soon, my
and the thing is, in this new hyper-competitive age, none of us can afford to be complacent. That's true whatever profession you choose.
I think we're good there. Do we need another speech? I feel like this one's died out. We've gotten 3 minutes out of this one. This one's been pretty awesome. That hype train finished. Thank you so much, level 3. I have one more burn to do. Now do his mentor, Hitler. I thought we're not talking about Donald Trump. But you know what? F it. We did do that one. Let's do, oh, wow, this is incredibly short. This is only 26 seconds long? It's going to be harder to do. All right, guys, this one's 26 seconds long, so I'm going to get over and get queued, and then I'm going to let you know that I'm hopping over to do it. So that way, if you want to do it, you can get in on this too. It is tight, but don't worry about it. It's tight, so you might want to leave it to me. All right, here we go. God, we're dumb.
Du meine Arbeit für richtig hältst und du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gib du mir jetzt deine Stimme ab. Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingetreten bin.
Well, thank you very much. That is honestly, we just killed like a half hour of time with that bit. That is the stupidest thing I've ever done, but it is hilarious. I'm gonna have to try to remember to clip that out. That is, again, we're having fun. We just have famous speeches with farts. We might need to start doing this. I might need to start. Ooh, yeah, we might need to do this a little bit better. Like edit together speeches with appropriately timed farts. Yeah. There's something to do. Do you have Taco Bell? Did you have Taco Bell today, Johnny? No, I did not. I actually, I haven't had Taco Bell in forever. There's a taco place near here, near me that, ooh, boy, do I love. It's named Gilberto's. I love Gilberto's, and goddamn do I go there a lot. From my YouTube channel. All right, let's see what this is. Says Evil Gandhi from your YouTube channel. Everybody wants to rule the world. Well, that's cool. I don't want to get popped for an audio thing, but thank you. Thank you for sharing that. If you guys want to check that out, just feel free to click the link at some point. So let's go ahead. I'm going to start being like Aaron, where I pull up my YouTube. It's going to be all like Hitler stuff, and people are going to be like, what's wrong with you? Watch the short. I don't want to get I could hear the audio in the background. I get popped for that. I'm trying to get subscribers and get, people on the channel. Do all of that stuff. Turn the audio off. It's funny. It can't be that funny. All right, fine. You know what? I'll click this. I'll watch your thing. I'll turn the audio off.
It's my
So it's just somebody using a filter singing "Everybody Wants to Rule the World" looking like Adolf Hitler. It's not funny, but I'm not knocked out of my chair. I just, all right. I used AI. It's cool. You used AI. There's nothing wrong with it. Again, I'm just saying, okay. Hitler singing "Everybody Wants to Rule the World." I don't know if that's ever been done as a skit before. That's weird. Has that been done? If it hasn't, it's at least very creative. But like I said, it's a thing. It's a thing. Not everything's for everybody. Yeah, because that's awesome for audio-only adults. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lab Glass. Like I said, I didn't even put it up on the screen. Like I rolled through it for a minute. But it's, okay, I tried. Dude, there's nothing wrong with it. I just, like I said, I don't want to get popped for the audio part, and it's a thing. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? All right, so there's that. That's done. This will make everybody good and happy. So, in recent admission, Fauci has said that social distancing was not based on science and sort of just appeared, and has also testified that the lab leak hypothesis was not a conspiracy theory. So, I had a whole story on this, but I kind of don't even want to read it now. Now I just want to why can't we just arrest him? If he's publicly coming out and saying all the stuff he did was a lie and all that stuff, why can't we just arrest him? This is literally like, what? Like, oh, I'm not working there anymore, so I get away with it? No. Up 2, not up 1. You're gay. What? I can't keep up with the chat and what's going on now. Alrighty. So the transcribed interview revealed systemic failures in our public health system and shed light on serious procedural concerns with our public health authority, wrote one Westrup, a physician of over 30 years. So yes, again, we have this asshole come in and acknowledge that the lab leak hypothesis is not a conspiracy theory, and that social distancing was the social distancing thing that, by the way, some stores still use that shit. The stickers are still in places. There are people that still need that stuff or they lose their mind. Horrible. Horrible. Why are we not arresting this man? Fallen the Great. Want to see my pants. What the heck? I have no idea what you're talking about. You're all right for a... All right, so I'm going to just, because sometimes people just say things, and I'm like, wow, wow. I don't condone or condemn, but I also don't want to be associated. Disavow! All right. We've got 2.5 hours left in the show. 2.5 hours, and I might be out of water soon. Problems. Fresh chat screen. Woo. Yeah, dude. That's what I mean. Just new. Just wipe it like a baby's bum. Keep it clean so nothing gets infected. Whip it out, big guy. What are we talking? I don't even want to know. You guys are going to make me get rid of the chat. All right, so we're going to play this story in a second. Just a warner, we're going to take a little bit of a downer for a minute. You know what, actually? I don't really want to talk about this story, so we're not going to. The Justice Department wants to seek the death penalty against the Buffalo supermarket shooter Peyton Gendron. And I'm for that, but I also am like, I don't know. It's a bummer of a thing. I don't want to do that. We're having a good time. Let's get over to this. Joe Biden, I guess, has a daily trudge across the White House lawn, and so now it's a very harmless video, but we're all kind of trying to figure out now on the internet what old JB dropped. So let's pop over here. SS Stern, did I tell you that my only son's name is Johnny? It's a good name, but I didn't give you my permission. We may have to talk about this. Why does it look like there's holes in the lawn? Is that where the gun turrets pop out of?
Are they any closer to being released?
All right, so that's probably a tissue. It looks like a tissue stuffed in his sleeve. You know, because old people do that. They stuff tissues in their sleeves.
The hostages in
The president just littered.
Gaza, are they any closer to being released?
Yeah, that looks very much like a tissue. But because it's a tiny little white thing, some people are just like, oh, dude, it's cocaine. And like, no, it's a tissue. And I think he realized it somewhere right around here where he's like, oh, shit, I dropped that. He thought about going back to get it, but then that would look even worse. And he just says, fuck it, just keep on keeping on. I love the guy in the background. The president just littered. Like, that's the most offensive thing he's ever done. The president littered. Fallen the Great. That's a butt wipe. Evil Gandhi. Impeach him for littering. Steve J. It's like he's a stuffed bear and he's losing his stuffing. Yeah. Yeah, he's losing his stuffing, and I'm losing my mind. Oh, man. So we have, again, a show going for another 2.5 hours. Thank you for being part of it, Mr. Q. It would be cooler if it was cocaine. Yeah, because it's not like Hunter's gotten in trouble for it, so why would Biden? Just drop some coke, man. Just drop some coke. But at any rate, the internet is having fun with that. Schematics to the Jew tunnels. That's an interesting one. Yeah, let's not talk about the children. Oh, Fallen the Great. I don't have any stories on that. And I'd like to think, given the way he seems currently, that he's not capable of such a thing. That weirds me out even more. I don't even want to. Again, that's not what we need to do here. All right, so let's clear that out. We have that one story left from earlier. If I have the actual viral TikTok video, but when I scrolled down to get it, I did not find it. So, yeah. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get this up here. We have oh shit me, I got to turn that audio down. We have a climate protester who wanted to make a scene at a DeSantis event. And the thing I love about this is that climate protesters make scenes at these public events, and so many of them get away with so much that they kind of think they can. That they can just get away with it. They can do whatever they're going to do, and it's going to be fine. But apparently, it doesn't really go their way, so we've got that. Which one did we just load? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we'd be on this one. Let's load you, and that one. All right. And then something else we're going to talk about, a Texas National Guard has, oh, geez, that's the cell phone, not the... Texas National Audio's back up if you want to do things with the bits and the subs. The Texas National Guard has apparently, kicked out the Border Patrol. So we're going to play that story and talk about that. I just got some raspberry parfait seeds. 2 more weeks on first crop. Ron is a dipshit. Well, good for you. I didn't know you could grow a raspberry parfait. The things you learn. Technology, am I right? I mean, who fucking knew? All right, so let's go ahead and oh God, that's right. We also have a thing about an EPA thing about Biden's EPA lost a shit ton of money. So we're about to play a story for you. A protester bum rushed the stage to at a DeSantis event because they needed their 5 minutes. Well, I don't know if they got their 5 minutes. They did F around and find out, though. So let's go to the video. Boop.
We beat George Soros on crime. We beat the left on banning China from buying land in the state of...
Ron DeSantis is a climate criminal! He's a climate criminal! Ron DeSantis is a climate criminal! How much money are you taking from oil companies? How much money are you taking from oil companies? How much money are you taking from oil companies?
This is wrong with the college system right there. That's Exhibit A.
Can we have the straight on shot? When you got, he's a climate criminal. How much money have you taken from oil companies? Buddy? It's like the flat earth thing. You can't explain to them that other than powering your car, oil is used for a lot of shit. And the idea they're like, oh, we could just get rid of the oil companies. Like, so you don't want any plastic at all. No plastic. Anything that's plastic, gone. All right, so your new Tesla, 90% of that is gone. And then we're supposed to get rid of so we get rid of cars and medicines. You want to get rid of all of this stuff because climate criminal. He's a climate criminal, and I'm making a citizen's arrest. What was he expecting? Was he expecting to jump onto the stage and say he's a climate criminal, and all of a sudden it'd be like, well, now he has to be put on trial. I'm sorry, Mr. DeSantis, you can't run for president, and we have to have you jump off the stage. You have been accused of being a climate criminal, and this is a court of law. Evil Gandhi puts it pretty succinctly. I don't know if that's quite accurate, but it's relatively close to the number. But yeah, 90% of everything would be gone if no oil. Yeah, I'm all for replacing oil and mitigating it to being less of a necessity. But again, too many things in our world rely on plastic. You're telling me that guy doesn't have a cell phone. You're telling me he doesn't have a cell phone, a pair of keys, shoes. He was wearing clothes. There's plastic in a lot of those nowadays, too. It's kind of interesting. I really wish we could, restrict these people to a place, to a space. A camp, if you will. Where they're allowed to live there. They do whatever they want. They just can't, go outside the boundaries of it. But within that confines, nothing that uses or runs on oil is permitted. And they get to see how much of a life they get to have without oil-included products. And if they still think that the entire world can survive on that in the current amount of people we have, and that we will peacefully transition to that if we all just get on board, yeah, then maybe But like I said, you won't make it out of that door. I got to watch the tackle again. I'm sorry.
We beat the left on banning China from buying land in the state of...
Okay, so he's moving towards the stage. And I really hate that we can't get a better look at him. I just picture him. This is my moment. I imagine he's quasi-chubby, but still also kind of stringy. He doesn't work out, but he's not fat. You know what I mean? Benefits from a fast metabolism and the fact that he does a lot of standing and rallying with ladies that he's hoping to bang, but probably never will. Now, again, while he's doing that, security guard Chocolate Love in the back here, not even hesitating, like, all right, we got a wackadoo coming in. Wackadoo 5 o'clock, wackadoo 5 o'clock. He's armed with an opinion. He's only armed with an opinion. And he's coming right in and fucking takes him.
Ron DeSantis is a climate criminal.
Boom! Boom! That's what got him in the NFL. I'm a horrible person. John Doe, can they do that? Kick out the Border Patrol? Well, the government is suing about it, but I find the whole thing indeed truly hilarious. Was that Alex Stein? No. Alex Stein wouldn't do that. He wouldn't do climate criminal. And he wouldn't... Alex Stein would not approach him and do that there. If he was going to do that as some sort of a bit, he'd catch him in like an airport terminal. Hey, Ron DeSantis. Hey, why do people say you keep taking money from oil companies? Why do people say you're an oil criminal? Have you ever thought about why you're an oil criminal, Ron DeSantis? Why are you an oil criminal? Like that would be that would be how Alex Stein would approach it. It'd at least be mildly more entertaining. It would last a lot longer than 2 seconds. I mean, I am on replay with this to get my my F around find out fix satiated because we don't even get to see him. Just DeSantis, criminal. Oh, DeSantis, climate criminal. You know, a completely made-up thing that can't be proven that you can just assign to somebody because you feel that way. Can I say then that you, sir, are a fashion criminal? You, sir, are a fashion criminal. You're wearing camouflage green pants and a blue jacket.
He's a climate criminal!
He's a climate criminal! Now, I'm not asking for what I'm about to say to happen, but I am going to say that in my opinion, this hypothesis would end this kind of stuff. If just as a group of, just as a society, we decided that this jumping up in the middle of a public thing to, like that, to stick our opinion in it, at least you paid for it, though. Thank you very much. If that was something we could punish with no serious harm, but just a passive public beating. Like, for example, once that guy got tackled to the ground, while he continued to just scream, DeSantis is a climate criminal. If the people in the audience that were right near him just happened to be there, throw a little kick at him. You know what I mean? Just a little piece of shit. Like, we just, as a society, we need to start demonizing people who do this. You want to protest something, fine. Protest it. There's right ways to do it. And you might notice that the reason they are doing this is because protesting it the right way doesn't get them any attention. Why doesn't it get them any attention? Because we don't give a shit about your message. We still don't. It's just now you're annoying about it, and it's getting annoying. One last time. Nope. It'd be even better if they tased him. It'd be even better if they tased him.
How much money are you taking from windowless is a climate criminal? He's a climate criminal! Windowless is a climate criminal!
It would, again, just because of the way this guy's acting, not even his beliefs or his opinions. Yep, don't tase me, bro. No, I think that would be awesome, is if they got him down to the ground, they got off of him, and just to shut him up, just run to side, just for my own personal amusement, because I'm so sick of these people. I am so sick of them. They're worse than the people at, what are they, oh shit. The Salvation Army people during Christmas. They collect the money in the red buckets. People are like, oh, it's so nice to help the kids. Yeah, that's not really what it is. It's kind of like a Ponzi scheme. You're kind of being duped, but whatever. I mean, some of it goes to help the kids because they have to legally prove that they actually do what they're saying, but like I said, whatever. I don't need to sway people on that. It's not going to change. But the thing that always bothers me, the fucking bell ringing shit, because it bothers my ears. And it's like every Christmas we see you're there and you're guilting us into collecting money for, again, supposedly a charity. If I ask you to stop ringing the bell while I pass by, like, hey, could you just stop that for a second? It bothers my ears a bit. Just take it down for a minute. 9 times out of 10, they ring it harder, like, hey, humbug, you gotta be in the spirit. And it's like, I fucking hate those. Anyways, that's what this guy is to me on a social setting in a public space. It's just, you're not supposed to be here doing this. Your opinion is entirely your opinion. You do not want to have a debate. You do not want to, you do not have a proposal or a plan. Your proposal is end oil now. Okay, how do we go about doing that? End oil now. How? End it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump over that. Hey, thanks for being here. Love seeing all you guys here today. We have a great show planned for you. That's just one of our stories. Again, very happy to watch that dude just get fucking laid out. And I don't disagree with his opinion. That's what's wrong with the college system right there. That's Exhibit A. Like, yeah, that we pump out people that think that that's an appropriate way to behave. So there we go. Done with that. What the heck is this? Okay, so this is DeSantis shutting down climate protesters in Iowa. I don't even care about that. We're not playing that video. Oh, man, the bell ringers are gay, says Zax. Yeah, I do not like the bell ringers. DeSantis is going to start having his rallies on the side of the highway so he can have someone run over the protesters. Was Fill Some Holes agreeing with me? Don't fall for it. I always thought the Salvation Army cans were cigarette disposals. Very awkward. You know what? Suspect blaming. That's how I should do it. I'm going to start smoking. And I'll be like, dude, why are you crowding around the ashtray? And just lean in. It's not an ashtray. Evil Gandhi, those bell ringers get paid. I always thought they volunteered. I thought they volunteered too. I didn't know they get paid. You know what I should do? Because they bother me so much. I should get some research together between now and next Christmas. And next Christmas, especially if I can't fight my condition shit and I am stuck in the wheelchair, I
believe you, but my Tommy gun don't.
Thank you for the 100 bits. Close to another sticker party. I'm going to have to roll up on them and have a video be like, hi, excuse me, can you stop ringing the bell for a second? I'd like to ask you some questions if you don't mind. And start discussing with them the Salvation Army, the hypocrisy, and how much they get paid. And I'll have to even see if I can do some research into how much. Nope, they get paid. I asked what the fuck. They did it. Evil Gandhi, I saw a job posting for Salvation Army bell ringer. Huh. Ambush interview the Santas and uncover the conspiracy. We'll get them next. You got to work your way up. You got to work your way up. Ask them why they did it. Oh. Well, there we go. We'll have to do a lot of that this next time around. So, I don't know if I want to go into this one or not. We're having a good time. We're having fun. This is a less than fun story, but so Biden's EPA lost track of billions of dollars in taxpayer funds, according to the Inspector General. Now, I will say this. Biden's EPA might have done it this time, but the government, going back how many presidencies, you guys keep losing track of money, and it's not okay. We'll read this from the Inspector General, but the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, didn't report a staggering $7 billion in award-level obligations and outlays during fiscal year of 2022, according to the Inspector General audit released last week. The EPA Office of Inspector General, or OIG, determined that the agency underreported its award-level outlays by $5.8 billion, or 99.9%. Its award-level obligations by $1.2 billion, or 12.9%, during fiscal year 2022, during the period between October 2021 and September of 2022. The agency further failed to report any of its infrastructure investments and job acts outlays. The lack of complete and accurate reporting also led to taxpayers being initially misinformed about the EPA spending, and policymakers who relied on the data may not have been able to effectively track federal spending. In response to the audit, House Energy and Commerce Committee Chair Kathy Morris Rogers of Washington blasted the EPA. Really? She just got up there and just wrung one out? Just blasted them. She pearl necklaced the EPA and called for increased transparency into its activities. Did you speckle its glasses when you blasted the EPA? It's outrageous and unacceptable that the EPA cannot keep track of its spending or inform Congress. Right? Who do they think they are? The military-industrial complex? It all got lost to Bolivia for delivery of premium cocaine to Camp David in the middle of the night. In the middle of the night, Hunter's looking for his sleeve. He doesn't know where he put it. He's coked out if you can believe. He was snorting on something near her butthole, but it turns out it was creamer. Where did his cocaine go in the middle of the night? We should make that song. There you go. That's fun. Oh, maybe I should have just been a singer. That's what I should have done. Should have focused on the music stuff instead of the comedy. I mean, we lost the legs. Well, I suppose if we had focused on the music thing, why aren't you playing your guitar now, dumbass? So, yeah, fuck you. Anyways, not you guys. Sorry. Internal conversation. Let's go ahead and move this one down the docket. I think we've kind of covered it. It smells like sulfur when congresswomen blast you with their feminine penises. That's just not a phrase I was expecting to read today. It smells like sulfur when women blast you with their feminine penises. All right. All righty.
I'm going to get a rash, a pussy rash.
Yeah, if you're blasting people with it, probably. Thank you for the egg chair sticker and the 50 bits. 50 bits away from another sticker party. Holy Jesus. I'm sorry, but that made me think of eating Captain Crunch out of a butthole. Mr. Q. I said that it was creamer. That made you think of Captain Crunch out of a... Repressed memories are a bitch, am I right? As a result of the OIG audit, while making configuration changes a month later, overall the Inspector General made 5 recommendations, which it said the agency agreed to make. Oh, good. So they're going to make changes. Yeah, $7 billion, and I have to pay you every dime I make? You guys can't handle my money. Why don't you start not losing? Thank you. What is it? Lab Glass now? We're doing the... We got 3 nuggets to go until we kick us off into a Oh, somebody didn't want to do it. Who was it? SS Stern said, fuck that, and then just bumped over. Ironically, this is the same music Hunter uses while he does cocaine. I would know that. I have smoked cocaine. I have snorted cocaine through my butthole with Hunter Biden. That's how they do that, right? They do the cocaine in the butthole. I was under the impression the cocaine was done in the butthole. Again, for those listening and not watching, there is a sticker party happening right now. And while it's happening, we're going to do this weird, we'll call it newscaster voice. And I just want to say that I was doing a bit, and in the bit, for those, I don't want people to misconstrue, that was not real. I understand how very real it sounded, but I did not, in fact, it was a bit for comedic value, haha. I did not, in fact, actually schleef cocaine in my butthole with Hunter Biden. I do not doubt that Hunter Biden has schleefed cocaine. That's what they do. They schleef it, right? I heard they schleef it. I assume the butthole, you schleef with butthole, right? What is a schleefing? Do you schleef with a butthole? Now I'm just confused. Thank you very much for the support. This is the fucking weirdest day ever. Oh, and now it's still going. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the taco night. We have 2 hours left in the program. I'm going to have to cut out some of these things from today, I think. I'm really going to. I'm going to have
Fuck
to go.
off.
No, I'm gonna have to go back and cut out the I schleefed cocaine in my butthole with Hunter Biden. It's just fun. Alrighty. Good to see you, Sandy Squatch, and everybody. Dear Butch, SS Stern. All y'all. You have milk with your cereal. Again, I said snorting creamer. Powdered creamer. Some people. Coffee creamer is. You know, it's not important. Johnny, I do have to say, it is as accurate. True female ejaculants. Thank you, dear Butch, for the bits, the 20 bits, and the hello, motherfuckers, and Jesus, Johnny, I had to take out chicken for dinner. You're making me have bowel movements. You had takeout chicken for dinner? Why is that my fault? I didn't make you have takeout chicken for dinner, and thank you for the more you know sticker. Are we just trying to do this to make another Oh, shit, I wiped the chat off the screen. That's not what I wanted. Are we trying to do this? Are you trying to do this to make another sticker party happen? So, because I'll do that voice again during the sticker party. Whatever the fuck we're talking about. I'll just do the NPR newscaster voice. That's what we'll do. It's kind of like the NPR bit they did on SNL. So I'll do my NPR newscaster. Who thinks everyone takes him really, really seriously because he seems so emotionally invested and he's just dry as shit. All right, so I had local KFC for dinner, and these bowel movements are not. Well, Saint Caesar, I am a man who understands the sympathetic colon, but I can't help you. I had nothing to do with it. It's them. Thank you for the jump scare, but we're out of poop. We are out of poop. All right, let's go ahead and get into this story. We have 2 hours left in the program. How is this not the greatest show on the internet? You tell me. Let's go over to this this story. Now, I understand needing to sell stuff, and a lot of people like using Facebook Marketplace. They're always like, if you want to find it, dude, like, try Facebook Marketplace. I never thought you could look at Facebook Marketplace for fairies. Not those kind. We're talking boats. Why? Why the turkey? Why? Dark Side Johnny greater than Phil equals facts, says Rusty Grammar. Yeah, the Dark Side Phil bit was fun. I had fun with that. That was a one-time thing. We had a good time with that. Steve J, a chip shop that does KFC but not branded, a local place, not branded KFC. But, you know, I mean, if it's good fucking chicken. Johnny, have you seen Phil's wife? Nope. Briefly, once or twice, I think. Are they still together? I thought there was a, you know what? I don't want to fall back in the Phil hole. My Phil hole was filled in. I'm waiting for the documentary, and then we can move on. Let's go ahead and go to this story over here in the BC. Huge bitch. No, what? I mean, she wasn't the hottest lady. I thought she was all right. I thought she was like solid middle ground. Like, he batted above his league. I don't know.
The most infamous boats in the history of British Columbia are on sale on Facebook Marketplace. And if they aren't bought, they'll be destroyed.
This is
Nobody wants the boats, but let me guess, they're famous. So let me guess, you're going to tell me why the boats need to be purchased and preserved. Like, I'm sorry, if you buy one of these ferry boat things, you turn it into your own personal floating mansion, right? Like, why else would you?
This is a last-ditch effort.
The Fast Cats. This is our first look inside one of them in more than 20 years. The snack bar and gift shop signs still intact. But there's a backstory here. In the 1990s, the BC government built...
Okay, there's a backstory here. It's a big-ass ugly boat. Convert it to a yacht and let's get on with our lives. Oh, but I bet you there's like there's a car loading thing.
These 3 catamarans intended to run on the Nanaimo to West Vancouver route. But they had plenty of issues right from the start, were hundreds of millions of dollars over budget, and became such a political headache that they were eventually sold for just $20 million, a fraction.
So you're saying these are shitbag boats that have been a problem from Jump Street, and now you're on a last-ditch effort to save them because they're historic? Their history is they've sucked.
Of what they were bought for. And now, they're back.
I would love to see them be repurposed, whether it's back as a ferry or somebody using it as a private yacht.
Here's the deal. Those ferries were eventually sold to an Abu Dhabi company, and now the Egyptian government has them. Apparently, they were set to be scrapped, but the Egyptian company contracted to get rid of them still thinks there could be life in those boats.
They're not anywhere near their end of life. They're still in really good condition, other than maybe a paint job.
And so, they're on Facebook. Now, that may just be marketing efforts, given the fact...
And so, they're on Facebook. Because after all, when you've reached your last point of sale, Facebook. I can't find a date. Well, time to try Facebook. I can't find a way to sell this old piano. Time to try Facebook. Put this story on the poop deck. Again, the Fast Cat Ferries. I was going to enjoy the they're for sale on Facebook part. But when I come to find out there's a lot more to the story, and it's so much better than I thought, because the asshats didn't realize.
Both Arthur's and the company stand to benefit if somebody bought them. And given their track record over the last 25 years, this could actually just be the end of the line. But consider this. The asking price for each boat is just $5 million, so you could get a piece of BC history for the same price as a basic home on Vancouver's west side.
Sir? That's preposterous. $5 million is a basic home in Vancouver's west side? Rusty Grammar. HMS Titanic. Oh, what was the submersible's name? That's the one I'd want to put on the boat. Oh my God. So you're telling me that these giant shitbag boats are worth a fraction of what they were worth when they were built? The whole thing was a headache, and you guys don't want to just get rid of the boats. Get rid of the boats. And it's a trio of ferries. There's 3 of them. They always move in packs. A trio of ferries, and they need to go. We're talking about boats. Again, we're talking about boats. Behave yourselves. All right, so we've got 2 stories left for our second hour stories. And then we'll kick over into the third hour stuff. Moving along very, very nicely. Thank you for being here. Let's go ahead. Oh, wait. No, we've got 3 because I didn't load that one. So we're going to play that one also. Okay. A trio of fairies. No, SS Stern. You spelt it wrong. I will clean the board for you. You may take the chalk and try again, sir. That is not the appropriate spelling for the boats. Fairies. That is not how you say fairies when talking about boats. Those are the small mythical creatures that I see when I sleep. It's like buying an Edsel before it was a Mustang. Not sure what we're talking about. Mr. Q. Alrighty, thank you for the unicorn fart sticker. How close are we on that? Not even close. Don't gotta worry. We are going. We're We're going for another hour and 45 minutes for today. Thank you for being part of the show. Hope you're having a good time. If you are, give the old thumbs up, the likes, that. It really helps kick us up in the algorithms, maybe get some attention. Wouldn't be bad. All right, let's get into our next story. We mentioned this earlier. I really want to talk about it. Eagle Pass, Texas, one of the most just right in the pooper, out the gate. Eagle Pass, Texas, one of the most popular crossing points for illegal aliens coming through Mexico into the U.S., has been taken over by Texas. All right, so we have a clip of a typical night in Eagle Pass. Let's play that. I love having videos. Well, we'll play this video after we read this. So this is the post that Colin Rugg put up on Twitter. Just in, Texas National Guard has seized Shelby Park in Eagle Pass, preventing Border Patrol officers from entering the area as the border crisis continues to spiral out of control. Okay. Oh, I think we've played this before. Again, we're just funneling them in. I can't believe it took them this long to do it. And I'm glad they did. I'm glad they did. Needs rave music. Well, if we get another sticker party. No. All right, so let's close that off there. Federal border agents who are simply processing immigrants and letting them into the country have been removed from the Texas National Guard, or have been removed, and the Texas National Guard is about to start turning illegal migrants away. Oh, fuck yeah. I love everything about this. Let's go to Bill Mulligan's report on Twitter from last night. Let's continue watching on X. It's better to load it on X instead of loading it in a site that loads it. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go over everywhere. We have the audio on. Why do we have no audio? Cool. So you're riding in a car. I like to drive. I really love to drive. I like to drive. Is that the same area where they normally pass? All right, nope. Now we've got the military there. All right, yep. So, so the military was in the very, very, very beginning. That's your reporting. Oh. So, the report is the Texas Military Department confirms that the Texas National Guard has seized control of Shelby Park and Eagle Pass, and is restricting Border Patrol access from accessing the area, saying the feds perpetrate illegal crossings. This is the area where the Border Patrol has been cutting Texas razor wire. Razor wire and fences are now deployed to block the area off from the public and federal government. Attached videos are crew on the ground. Texas National Guard has maintained a presence with security points and temporary barrier in Shelby Park since 2021. The current posture is to prepare for future illegal immigrant surges and restrict access to organizations that perpetuate illegal immigrant crossings in the park and greater Eagle Pass area. Good. How many of the liberal states are going to jump up with the Biden administration and say, we don't like this? I'm going to tell you right now, Mayor Eric Adams and people in Chicago, a whole lot of people are like, good, stop letting these people in. We can't take them anymore. We're out of room. All right, so they confirmed that the National Guard has seized control of Shelby Park. And like I said, I say good. If the government, when people wanted the government to stop Trump because they don't like Trump, people are like, oh, good, they should stop and they should intervene. Yeah. I'm glad that Trump didn't get to just build his wall. I'm glad he had to follow rules and stuff. But in the same rate, I'm pissed that our current president gets to just ignore a problem or make it worse and we can't do anything. Like, if I'm a governor of a state and my state is absorbing these people, and that's the other thing, too. Texas is the landing pad for this. Send them to Ukraine instead of dollars. Not only do I not want to send any more dollars to Ukraine, I want people in office that are literally saying, not only are we not sending any more aid to Ukraine, we need to start asking about when we get our loans back on those weapons you've been selling. Everything else you've been doing. But that's me. At any rate, thank you for all the support and everything. We really love all the help that we get. Thank you, Zax, for the 20 bits. Yeah. 20? 20 bits. Yeah, 20 bits. All right. Here in Washington State, all an illegal has to do to get an ID is show a letter with their name and address. Easiest state to get an ID. And that's the way it is in a couple of states, Evil Gandhi. Like, it's not... even still, my problem is you shouldn't just be letting people in willy-nilly. We can't take everyone. It's all whatever. So the Border Patrol is playing it cool, but in reality, Abbott's doing what to do. Thank you for that. After seizing control of Shelby Park in Eagle Pass, Texas, National Guard units deployed by Republican Governor Greg Abbott have prevented Border Patrol agents from entering the area. The federal officials said Border Patrol has used the park in recent weeks to hold migrants in an outdoor staging area before they are transported to further processing, including last month when illegal crossings soared to record levels. Earlier Thursday, Texas state officials prevented Border Patrol boats from patrolling the area. One of the officials added, requesting anonymity because they were not authorized to talk to the press. They are denying entry to the Border Patrol agents to conduct our duties, the official said, noting that they are not sure what authority Texas officials have over the federal government. Overnight, the Biden administration filed a suit against Texas, confirming that the National Guardsmen are keeping the feds out of Eagle Pass. This is literally becoming a states' rights issue. Because literally, a state is saying, no, we have the right to say we can't take this illegal immigration shit anymore. We can't do it. We can't absorb these people. It's destroying our economy. It's destroying our state. And other states that enable this shit, they're not happy with it, that we've been shipping them up there. I bought a telehandler cab on Facebook Marketplace today. Cool. That sounds awesome, Chevy JB. Alrighty. So, again, we are supposed to just absorb all of these people. And when a state finally reaches the level where they're like, we can't do it anymore, we can't take it, we need it to stop, and so we're going to intervene, then do they have the authority? I mean, kind of. If you understand the overall principle and intent of the Constitution, then yeah, the state has the authority to say, you know what, we're not for this, and we're not going to keep doing it. And the federal government can sue. Rusty Grammar, U.S. Civil War 2.0 on the brink, and then Evil Gandhi. Like The Godfather, I hope the sequel is better than the original. Thank you. Rusty Grammar, the feds are fucking around and about to find out. I kind of feel like, yeah, they are. And if the National Guard units are willing to stand with the governor and the state, then yeah, you've got a situation on your hands. So there we go. But that was super serious, and and all that. So let's do something a little lighter. Let's talk about something a little more fun. The Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. We have an hour and a half left in the program, so let's have some fun. Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Now, I am not a big Super Bowl guy. I'll go to a party if I'm invited, I'll hang out. But I'm not like I'm obsessed with it or whatever, or tracking, whatever. I could get wanting somebody to be at your Super Bowl party. Would you pay an impersonator to be at your Super Bowl party? Because apparently, if you're a Chiefs fan, with the 2024 Super Bowl coming up fast, a company is allowing football fans to book a special guest appearance for your watch party. BetUS, an online sportsbook, has launched a new service for Super Bowl 28, Super Bowl 28, that, or 38, what's L? 48? That allows fans of Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce to hire a lookalike to their visit party. For a fee of $1,500, fans of Taylor Swift's boyfriend. That's what he's been downgraded to now? Oh, that poor schmuck. So now he's just Taylor Swift's boyfriend. Hey, everybody, Taylor Swift's boyfriend's at our party. Can get a visit from a 6'6" Kelce lookalike. The company announced a partnership with the Gorgeous Giant ahead of the NFL playoffs, which are set to begin on Saturday, January 13th. Kelce lookalikes who would not be identified by BetUS can be booked to come to your watch party, take pictures with attendees, and answer any football or Super Bowl-related questions, guaranteeing to make the party unforgettable. Unpronounceable. I bet there will be a shitload of ass slapping going on at the Super Bowl. I want to place bets on how many asses get slapped. I mean, there'll probably be some ass slapping. The only good thing about the Super Bowl is the movie trailers. Come on, Fanatical, don't rub salt in our wounds. What did Fanatical do? My guess is that all the asses will get slapped, says Zach. It's a good bet. It's a safe bet. All the asses get slapped. What's the spread on asses slapped? I don't know. I don't know the spread on asses slapped. That's a BetUS question. I don't even have BetUS as a sponsor or anything, so I have no idea. Again, you guys are you're selling. People are gonna pay a lookalike of Travis. So does the lookalike come and say he's Travis Kelce? Do you get to AFK? Damn it! What AFK? What? What do you mean AFK? Damn it! Don't do that. We're doing a show right now. We're busy. And people are apparently hiring lookalikes to come to their football parties. Oh, man. The native of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, is best known for his football talent, but added the new title of Taylor Swift's boyfriend in 2023. So he's Stuppin' Taylor. Cool, good for him. The pair were first spotted after a Chiefs game in September of 2023, and Swift has now attended 9 games in total. With a boost in popularity from Swifties, Kelce gained over 2 million Instagram followers in the last 3 months of the year. Now, regardless of whether the Chiefs play in the 2024 Super Bowl or not, Kelce fans can pay for a lookalike to attend their watch party and maybe even say, all right now. Who gives a shit if he says, all right now? Oh, whatever. Fucking A. 1998 left a bad taste in my mouth for Minnesota sports. The worst part was the fact that it wasn't entirely Gary Anderson's missed field goal. A perfect season. It was the play calling. Sorry, Rusty Grammar. Sorry that you're still hurting. I'd say it's a good thing Aaron got rid of that sponsorship. Yeah. That seems sus. Just hire a lookalike just to come. Like, and here's what would be funny, though, is if you pass off that that's really Travis Kelce and everybody at the party just keeps asking. Because like they said, they'll talk to you about football and sports while they're there. What if everyone just wants to know about Taylor Swift? What if that's all you get? What if every single person that comes in is like, yeah, but what is it like? What is it like to fuck Taylor Swift? What does her vagina smell like? Does she queef? Is Taylor Swift a queefer? She looks like a queefer to me. I mean, does she have like a tight, like tiny vagina, or does she got like one of those like roast beef falling out of a package like vaginas? You know, like I'm just curious. Are the drapes like full like floor to ceiling covering the window, like framing the whole thing, or? She shaven? She bare? You hit it bare? When you hit it, if she fully shaves, does she look like a little girl? If you like close your eyes and squint, because you know she has like a little girl body. So does that make it weird? Because you're a big dude and she looks like a little girl. Like dude's just getting grossed out. I'm not fucking Taylor Swift. The Seahawks should have ran the ball in Super Bowl 49, right? Those dicks. No idea. You know what they should have done? They should have done a button hook. They should have done a button hook. You heard it first. Super Bowl 49, completely effed by the Seahawks. Should have done a button hook. The Seahawks should have done a button hook on 49. Fanatical Bucks fan, she only fucks on her period, and it's like a satanic ritual. See, I think Taylor Swift's overrated, but the satanic ritual part that you take it to, wow, that's impressive. Again, just, okay. Oh, maybe she's just a blood person. It's how she stays young. She's probably remarkably normal, and because of all this other shit, just fucking everything. But at any rate, yes, for $1,500, you can book your very own Travis Kelce lookalike. What do you mean that wasn't the real Travis Kelce? I've got an imitation fucking Ferrari in the driveway. My wife has the biggest fake tits you've ever seen. What part of this did you think was real? Oh. Alrighty. I am not a bid dude, but I meet at West on Radio Row, and I met at WeFest on Radio Row, and at WeFest, she was probably 17, 18, not, Taylor Swift, not that super skinny even for me. Not that hot, super skinny even for me. Jesus, I had trouble reading that. We got through it, Mr. Q. It just took forever. I should have gone up here. All right. So many people say that. Should have gone up. Should have had a V8. Alrighty, so our next story that we're going to talk about today, again, going for another hour and a half. Thank you for being part of the show. Pretty sure we've knocked the goal out for the day that it's on. I'm pretty sure we tanked that out. Let's go ahead and finish this. So, this story scares the shit out of me. Full screen it. Of course.
I think I'll just take a picture.
All right. Now, I'm weirded out that we're filming this, but I guess a mom has a 3-year-old son or something like that, so she decided to go through his drawers.
Take a picture of it once you've got it.
Oh, there it is. A brown snake in an underwear drawer. That's not something you see every day. That's impressive, isn't it?
Mate, how come you've got in?
That one I don't know. How do I open these drawers? Yeah, there he is there.
Maybe get the dog out of the room. He ain't helping. A brown snake in an underwear drawer. Oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't hit the video thing. I was too busy getting it futzed up on the screen.
I think I'll just get a picture of it once you've got it.
Oh, there it is. A brown snake in an underwear drawer. That's not something you see every day. That's impressive, isn't it?
Mate, how come you've got in?
That one I don't know. How do I open these drawers? Yeah, there he is there.
Out of service tatted on my leg. I mean, I don't know. All right, so just weird little TikTok things up there. All right, those are venomous. Yes, a very, very venomous snake. One of the most venomous snakes, in her underwear drawer. Again, a reptile wrangler in Australia. The mother found one of the world's most venomous snakes in her son's underwear drawer. Her 3-year-old son. Again, I love the accent, and like I just keep seeing things about women from that area that I just like, you know what, maybe I should move to Australia. But it just then everything. You can't even put away your kids' underwear without fucking worrying about a snake getting you. All right, we apparently ditched a couple people on that one. Oh well. So sorry if you're not enjoying the show. I hope you are. Please click the like and the subscribes and the thumbs ups. It really do that. It makes things better. We'll close that out. Let's grab our third hour stories. Just a couple minutes late from being right on time. I'm going to pull that audio down. I'm sorry about that. Thank you, Wilmer Autotech, for the 20 bits. We really appreciate all the support you guys have been throwing at the show. It is awesome. It is if you're in Chicago. It's just not right. We're just gonna, just because again, jokes are jokes. They're not meant to last. Sounds like she's cheating with a. No, they literally found a venomous reptile in a underwear drawer. That is what happened. That is precisely what happened. Let's drop the audio down for a minute while we grab our third hour stories. We're going to talk about an Arizona story we have, where they're, well, you know what? I don't want to spoil it. We've got a story from Wayne State University is attempting to save some words. So they're going to bring back words. And this is a video from 5 years ago. Oh, I found a weird video from 5 years ago. We might play that and run that. I might have to just skip it, though, if it seems dumb. I thought it was new. And then we have a video that Trump shared on Truth Social that we're going to go and talk about. And WebMD's parent company put out a really weird video trying to demand people return to office. And so we're gonna hopefully watch that. Yes, we're going to watch that and have a good time. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and start right there. In Arizona, you do not have to be a U.S. citizen to vote in the federal election. Mark Jeffrey shared this on Twitter. We'll pull this up. This is from my friend in Arizona just yesterday. You must register at least 29 days before the election or the next business day if that deadline falls on a holiday. Proof of citizen requirement. To be eligible to vote a full ballot, you must submit proof of citizenship with your registration form by 5 p.m. on the Thursday before Election Day. A full ballot includes all federal, state, county, and local races and ballot questions for which you are eligible to vote. If you do not submit proof of citizenship, and we cannot acquire your proof of citizenship from the Arizona Motor Vehicle Division or statewide voter registration database, you will receive a federal-only ballot, which has only federal races and no state, county, or local race or initiative/referendum. Right, so it only has the ones they want to cheat on. How about you can't vote if you can't prove you're a citizen of the country, whether newly minted or not? Fanatical Bucks fan, mobile vans being deployed. I certainly hope not. We already discussed how those are legal, although, well, that was one state. That was one state who went, you know what, the mobile van thing. No. Turns out no. No. It just hurts, man. It just hurts. So, it's Taylor Swift. Oh, I guess we're still rubbing them raw on the Taylor Swift thing. Phrasing. Taylor Swift definitely overrated. Too skinny, no ass, and definitely no curves or hips. She's all right physically. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, she's hot. She's okay. She's remarkably mid. Her music is, again, usually remarkably mid. It's just other people perform it better. I only like her songs when they're performed by other people, so what do I care? Again, I don't think she deserved a movie or this credit of being like a big, like, whatever. I didn't want to get on. This is why we don't do Taylor Swift. You remember that. You write it down. All right. She can't even sing. I would agree that her singing is not to my taste. Have resident aliens had voting rights before? I never knew one way or the other. I don't know about before. If this isn't new, it's bad either way. Again, proof of citizenship. You should have to have proof of citizenship to vote in the elections. I'm sorry. It seems like especially this year, because people that want to be like, oh, what, you think illegal immigrants are coming here voting? I don't know. If Joe Biden suddenly scores millions and millions and millions of votes and wins by a landslide, yeah, it's going to seem like it was. Zach's 138, I would smash it and leave. SS Stern saying, I agree. Well, I'm sure you totally have the option as soon as she's done with Travis Kelce. As soon as she's done riding a 6'6" football player, I'm sure she'll hop right on over to your dick. And after that, I call dibs. I like them nice and gooey when I get there. All right, so let's go ahead and finish this out. Multiple states have already voted to allow illegal immigrants to vote, and many more states. Yeah, I don't like the idea of allowing illegal immigrants to vote in the election. It's just, why? Well, I suppose I know exactly why. I know why. All right, so we did that one. We've got a couple of these left. U.S. citizen. Yeah. We did the Kelsey lookalike thing in the second hour, didn't we? So... Did I overbook? Shit. So we're short one. I hate it when we're short one. Now it's all the fucking damn it. All right, fine. We'll make do. All right, so we did the Arizona thing. You don't have to be a citizen to vote in a federal election. Let's clear that off. This other story, this was from a couple days ago. Show enough, Johnny. She can write songs about y'all. Show enough, Johnny. As soon as I get done with her, I won't even wipe her down. Just let you have the machine. So let's go ahead and get into Johnny, you should try AI to read those chats. I don't have AI money. Do I have AI money? I don't think I have AI money. All right, so let's get to this story from this university. A university is aiming to revive words, including blatherskite and petrichor. Michigan's Wayne State University released its 15th annual list of long-lost words due for a comeback, including blatherskite, rogabits, dollop, and petrichor. Wayne State's Word Warriors program, which aims to resurrect long-lost but not completely forgotten words, is compiled from suggestions by website administrators and members of the public. All right, can I just have the list of words? I don't want to read this about this boring story about how you came up. We don't have the list of words? I just wanted the list. You just made the list. I just wanted the list, man. Kaffee's Clatch. That's just weird. An informal social gathering at which coffee is served. That's just horrible. We have coffee. Pawky. Having mocking or cynical sense of humor. You're pawky. No, I think some of these words need to go. The only good one was blatherskite. You fired your big one out early. Blatherskite, a person who talks at great length without making much sense. So in other words, the vice president is a giant blatherskite. Chris Jericho is on his own list at the moment. Yep, seems like he might be in a wee bit of trouble. I'm sorry. It sounded like someone was coming downstairs, and so I was looking to see if they were, and there is no one coming downstairs. Just hearing things. All right, what did he do? Chris Jericho, he might have, I don't know, behaved inappropriately with a lady. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to get into it. He has stayed off Twitter since. Well, then. All righty. So that's the other big one there, guys. Chris Jericho's not on Twitter. I'm Chris Jericho and I'm on Twitter. All right, let's see if I can trouble somebody to grab me some water. Let's pop back here and here. All right, so let's keep going. We have again about an hour, a little bit more than an hour left in the show. This story is weird. It's from 5 years ago. This took place on November 7th in 2003. So do we have a new winner? How did this make it to me? So is this guy still the record holder for smoking record?
And we're going to be breaking a record today. I'm glad to see we've got such a good turnout. Today we're going to bring in Mr. Jim Mouth. Now he's going to be breaking the record for the most cigarettes smoked at one time. Now he currently holds the record for 153 cigarettes, all at the same time. Now Mr. Mouth, a non-smoker by the way, is going to be...
Then why do you want the record? You don't smoke. I'm starting to think this is going to be dumb. I might think that this might be really, really dumb. But I mean, so is that just to rub it in people's faces? I don't smoke, but I can smoke more cigarettes at once than some of you guys do in a year. Yeah, that makes a whole bunch of sense.
Breaking the record, he's going to try and show us the absurd side of smoking and show us what an ugly and hazardous habit smoking can be.
Really?
And
how's he going to show us how ugly and hazardous the habit can be? By doing a lot of it at once. Guys, I'm going to show you how bad this Coke is by doing the entire 8-ball all on my own.
You say, well, when you see this guy cram 154 lit cigarettes in his mouth, you'll know what I mean by ugly.
We got to discount the hangers on the bottom.
Got him?
Good, Jim.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Over here, over here.
Okay, folks, let's hear it.
Over here, please. Gotta get them all lit, though.
Please tell me this guy died of throat cancer. This is the worst record I've seen. Looks like Taylor Swift after a Chiefs game.
Okay, folks, in order to recognize continuing amazing achievements here in the world, we would like to present Jim Mouth with a certificate from the Guinness Museum for the most.
No. Give him a pack of cigarettes. That's all he needs. Apparently, Taylor Swift after a Chiefs game, that's a hit. That is a big hit for those keeping score. That is a hit. Alrighty. Well, so you can take a whale dick. So what? I mean, can we stop talking about Taylor Swift? Just don't need to talk about Taylor Swift. My lungs cringed. Dude, my lungs cringed. You have to be, if you don't smoke and you have that much, like, just that many cigarettes just burning around you, like, you gotta get, like, sick from that, right? A blue whale comes 100 gallons at a time. So enough to feed one Lizzo. Baby needs a protein. Holy shit. All right, so that joke will get me in trouble someday. Thank you for being part of the show on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. We love having all of you guys over here. If you're enjoying yourself, please click the thumbs up, the glove up, whatever you want to call it. We like getting those recognitions to help keep the show growing. So we have a half hour left in the program. We have a couple of different video things that we can play. The football one I might go to if we run out of time, just because we ran out of time, so I got to go to that. Alrighty, a blue whale. Is that why the ocean is salty? I smoked a vape in a day and got sick. Can confirm. I'd rather have come inside of me than that, and I smoke. All right. I smoked the joints from Pineapple Express once. The airplane one was a bitch to create. Oh, you mean the crucifix joint or whatever? I would never want to do that. The cross joint, I don't know what it, again, when it comes to smoking weed, I've said this before. How have we fucked it up? We didn't have to take it beyond this. You know, a good water pipe. Why did it ever have to go beyond that? Why did we ever need more? You know? Reaching for perfection, we've only destroyed ourselves. I love that the smoke covers me, but as soon as it gets up, there we go. Got in front of the camera just enough. This is fun. All right, so we're going for another... Holy Jesus. If anyone comes down here, they'll think there's a fire. We've got an hour left in the show. We've got a couple of things left to talk about. We're going to have to start really digging into those overtime stuff because we've kind of gone through this. So let's get into... Nice try. Nice try. 100 bits from Lab Glass there. Thank you very much for trying to land the snowball. At least it's not the goddamn tomatoes. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this parody. Truth Social, Trump's platform. Trump posted something on Truth Social, and I don't have Truth Social, nor do I know if I can just go on there and get it. But fortunately for us, in the digital age we live in, it was also immediately put up on Twitter, and since I have Twitter already set up, we can do that. Let's go to this 31. Again, a parody that Donald Trump put up on Truth Social.
At White House Senior Living, our residents feel right at home. Our vibrant facility offers delightful activities and outings, round-the-clock professional care, and exquisite house-made meals.
Well, I've been eating everything that's put in front of me. I've been eating all Italian foods, basically.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, chocolate chip ice cream.
White House Senior Living, where residents feel like presidents.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious. That's hilarious. I've also found that sticking a joint into the bowl of a bong slide is awesome too, especially when you fill the base with orange crush and stack with crushed ice. Again, it just seems like a lot. Just seems like a lot to do for your weed. And again, can we get back to how awesome this is? It's a beautiful... I gotta play it again, don't I? I don't want to, but I kind of just sat there that first time because it's just fucking funny. The best part about this is Donald Trump isn't that much younger than Joe Biden. I mean, he's making valid arguments and points, but we could also agree that, you know, Trump ain't no spring chicken either. Oh, my God. Senior living. This is the funniest fucking thing. All right, we're going to do this one more time. If you're not watching, I'll try and narrate. If you're just listening and not watching, I'll try and narrate what we're seeing. We're opening up on a scene of the White House.
At White House Senior Living,
with a big logo.
Our residents feel right at home.
He's just
Our
looking spaced out.
Offers delightful activities and outings.
Trying not to fall on the beach.
Professional care and exquisite house-made meals.
Well, I've been eating everything that's put in front of me. I've been eating all Italian foods, basically.
And ice cream.
And ice cream, chocolate chip ice cream.
White House Senior Living.
I love the slow-mo bite of the ice cream. That's not even chocolate chip, too. It's vanilla, and he's just, wow. And then the tagline thing, where residents feel like presidents.
Residents feel like presidents.
Oh, wow. All right, so that's enough of that. We're good. So, yes, that's what was shared on Truth Social. He's going to, if Biden is your guy, Donald Trump is going to beat him, because that is just fucking hilarious. The other side doesn't even, it's not even a big dig. It's just a fun little thing. At least you don't hear about Trump falling over every other day. Look, there are advantages to that, but I will say this. I also don't believe Trump is going to fix anything. I don't believe Trump is going to fix anything. I think he's not as crooked and corrupt as Biden in terms of selling over the American people for his own personal gain. The one thing I take solace in with Donald Trump is that he cares how his image looks. Like, if Donald Trump ran his presidency and it ended like Biden's first term here is going to come to, I don't think he'd come back out and run again, whatever his reason would be. He ended on a relatively decent note, and we've dropped off a cliff since he ran things, so now, of course, he wants to be back in it. He's got a huge ego that he needs to satiate. So, again, I don't think he's going to solve anything, but I don't think, like I said, I don't think he's going to be any better than, I don't think he's going to be any worse than the hand we have on the wheel right now, because the one we have on the the one we have on the wheel right now is a real problem. And a lot of people don't see him as a problem because, well, this other guy is mean and he said grab women by the pussy and he's a Republican. And it's just like, yes, but this guy is literally owned by foreign governments. And I'm speaking to the crowd. Why don't you? Mikey, he won't fix anything because he won't be allowed to. The Dems will fight everything and spend all their time and money playing stupid games with our money to try and oust him. Yes, that will be part of it. But the other part of it is, too, is I don't think people realize overall Trump didn't really make your life super duper better. He didn't make it worse. Certainly made it entertaining. This guy's been making it worse. Biden's been making it worse. Like I said. At any rate, that's the Truth Social thing that's gone out. There we go. That's the video. And I find it funny. So let's go ahead and get into our next. What's with the Batman thing? Is there Zach Swan's Batman? He'll definitely be less bad. That's, I guess, a good way to put it. He'll be less bad. So, an Office video came out. Our last story that we have for the third hour. Oof. That's the last story we have for the third hour? We're running out of fuel a half hour early? Wow. I mean, we have a shit ton of overtimes. Jesus. Guess we'll have to talk about the fucking football thing, huh? Shit. Alrighty. Well, let's go ahead and get into this. WebMD's parent company is demanding that the people return to the office, and they released a really weird video. Now, for those of you who don't know, WebMD is a California-based company. And so reading that part will immediately, like for you and as it just did for me, clue you into this problem. The California-based parent company of WebMD has published a cringe-inducing video mocking remote workers and threatening employees who continue to refuse to return to the office. In a video meant for internal employees, but which was also published on the company's public Vimeo page. Internet brand CEO Bobby Briscoe tells employees that unfortunately too big of a group is still only working remotely and that he is getting more serious about making sure that changes in the near future. All right, so they've removed the video and put up another one to address the controversy. But fortunately for you, the internet is the internet, and we have it here. All right. Wow, 2 minutes? Jesus. These guys think highly of themselves. 2 minutes and 13 seconds to say, hey, how about you come to work? We don't like that you're not coming to work. Show up and work. Fall in the Great. Sup, queers. What did I miss the last hour? Well, a lot. You missed a lot. Quite frankly, there's more than I can mention. It's just, why leave, you know? Why don't you, just like me, tell the rest of the world to sit on its ass for 2.5 hours? 3.5. Helps if you can remember how much time you do a show for 3.5 hours, and then just tell them, like, hey, you get here when you're ready, but I got things going. Again, we're going for 3.5 hours. So, well, not 4. We've got an hour left. I'm going to be on the Backyard Boys podcast tonight, and thank you. Thank you for the 100 bits, Wilmer Autotech. You should come check it out. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a amazing time. And now I'm going to open this app to make sure I'm not missing any of this and stuff. You can't speak anymore, sir. So today is going to be, again, very, very fun on the Backyard Boys podcast. Because if this is deteriorating now, imagine how it's going to be in a while. All right, there we go. There we go. Come on. Don't be a dick. Well, what the shit? All right. Sorry, I have to help a friend. All right, let's close this. Let's go ahead and press play. Boom.
Many of you have come back to the office, and we've noticed it's made a big difference.
12 seconds in. Internal company video. Way too much production value. What the fuck? Oh, you gotta get them psyched up? We're making a movie now? Oh, babe, we're making a movie. All right, so let's go ahead and go.
Unfortunately, too big of a group hasn't returned. We're getting more serious about getting everyone back into the office for the simple reason that we're better when we're together.
No. For the simple reason that you have and own all of this office space, and now if you can't justify these costs, it's going to be a problem.
We move faster, we get better results, and the executives are going to tell you more about that right now.
We need you ready and present, and we need it.
We move faster, we get more results. Right, because we're not at home drinking and watching Netflix while we do our presentation. I don't know if you know this or not, but all of us working from home, oh my God, half the time when I'm doing this show, I don't even wear pants. That's why I do it from home a lot more. Half the time when I go to Aaron's house, he's not wearing pants. And I got to worry about that python popping up. Nobody needs that jazz, all right? So again. All right, so let's go ahead and go with this.
Now.
Sorry,
Working
personal
together
family
face
matter
to
I'm dealing
face helps us create ideas faster and better. So we have new products and new offerings for our customers.
We're able to collaborate and help each other to be better leaders.
We all know when we spend more time together, we end up creating better solutions for our clients.
It encourages organic breakthrough moments of creativity, specifically across teams who haven't worked together in person as much before.
It propels us into meeting our business goals, and we definitely have big goals for 2024, and we need your help to accomplish those.
We're better when we're together, and we need to be our best to crush.
All right, dude. You're about to say crush competition. It's WebMD. What's your competition? And it also looks like you're reading this off script. And if I may,
help to accomplish those.
We're better when we're together, and we need to be our best to crush our competition.
That's what I thought. Oh, God, no, you did not crush a can.
We're better when we're together, and we need to be our...
How many steroids did you take this morning, sir? Sorry, family thing, kind of not an emergency, but important.
Our best to crush our competition.
We have been slow in getting back with some people and in some places. That's about to change.
Your manager will be in touch with you shortly about how this will be implemented and tracked.
In other words, if you don't show up to work, we're going to fucking fire your ass. Honestly, well, I'm on a weird place with you. A lot of this is all right, but this is a little worrisome. Do you have a nut allergy? Because you're about to... Oh, boo. Dry spells help no one.
Be in touch with you shortly about how this will be implemented and tracked.
Thank you, team. I want to leave you with this. We aren't asking or negotiating at this point. We're informing of how we need to work together going forward.
We're not asking or negotiating. We're informing. In other words, we're saying, effing do it or you're effing done. We're sick of you walking around in your fuzzy duck slippers. We're not asking you. We're telling you. All right, you know what? F it. I can do this while I do this. I am very, very sorry. I need to help a family member with a thing I thought I wouldn't be able to help them with today, but I looked at stuff and it turns out that's not the case. So let's do. All right. Nope, I need your name. Sorry, I really can't do
Again,
this.
for the simple reason that great companies are built by great people working together and seeing each other eye to eye and tackling the big task. Thank you in advance for your help.
Thank you in advance for your help. By the way, let's go back to the part. Thank you in advance for your help.
Asking or negotiating at this point, we're informing of how.
Thank you for your help.
Yes. We aren't asking or negotiating at this point. We're informing of how we need to work together going.
Thank you for your help.
Negotiating at this point, we're informing of how we need to work together going. We aren't asking or negotiating at this point. We're informing of how we need to work. Aren't asking or negotiating at this point.
That's just the part that's the only part we need. We're not asking you, we're telling you. Right, that's the most polite way that you could say, we are not asking you, we're informing. Oh, an incredibly corny joke, but funny. Following the great saying, that's not true, Johnny. Dry spells help wizards that are wet. Not the same spell, my friend. Not the same spell. SS Stern, just letting you know, man. Alrighty. So, again, wow. That's Saint Caesar. Get back to work, motherfuckers. I mean, it's not a bad way to put it either. Anyhow, so again, we have a show for another 45 minutes. Thank you for being here. That is our last actual video. So we're gonna have to jump 15 minutes early into the overtime content and last 45 with it. That's gonna be probably very doable, but still just surprising. All right. Before we get into that, though, I do want to mention that we are. Oh wait, do they have another video? What's the one where they made up for the thing? What's their replacement video? Update, WebMD's parent company has pulled the original video. There's the original for posterity. I want the video that they replaced it with. I want to see the replacement video. I want to see the video that they replaced it with. Let's Google WebMD replacement video. Web video response. They put up a video in response to the controversy. I want to see that. All right. WebMD experts answers. No. These are ad things. Video response. That seems like that should be an easy one. All right, let's screw that. This is going to WebMD. Now I want video response. We want news. WebMD's parent company sent a weird-ass video. Free cancer. Nope, that's again. So Barstool Sports things. Oh, fuck. We can't get it. Can't get it in the time frame we need to get it in. It's not going to happen. So F it. We're done. We're done with it. We're done. Again, we're not asking or negotiating. We're informing. You know, we ain't asking or negotiating. You know, we're informing you how things are gonna be going forward. So there's no confusion. We're so grateful to all of you for coming out and coming back to work, but a huge number of you, are apparently like, but I don't want to. I don't want to. All right. Again, sorry about this. I'm getting distracted, but I have something I need to take care of here. Again, sorry about this. I have to do something for my sister. I'm sorry. All right, so come on, just do it. There we go. Done. All right, it's done. It's taken care of. We don't have anything else to worry about. All right, so again, we have a show for again a good 40 minutes here. Let's get this video here. I want to see this TikTok video. This lady made a TikTok video about what she does for her son or her husband's football games. It's gone viral, so I thought we'd play it and have some fun, but I need the actual flippin' video, motherfuckers. It doesn't work with the still screens. All right, let's click on this. All right, this has got to be the video. Is there a full screen option? No. Auto scroll is off. That's great. I want to make it bigger. That's what she said. Alrighty. As you are short on overtime stuff, here's DSP and his wife on stream. Skip 45 seconds for the reveal. I mean, I can get to that. I don't. Do any of us care to see DSP and his wife? I'm not short on overtime stuff. I've got plenty of overtime stuff. What I'm short on, or was short on, was show content kind of burned through a little fast. But thank you. We may get to that if we have to. Hopefully, we don't. What's the link to the podcast that you are going on? The podcast that I am going on is... Well, wait, let's cover this there. Let's go Control-C. The podcast I'm going on is the Backyard Boys podcast. You can find them at BYB_POD on YouTube. I don't know if they multi-stream. I know they do YouTube. So you can find them at this one that we're linking into all three on YouTube tonight at 8. And then we will be again. We'll be back for that, as well as I think I'm gonna have a. I'm gonna how much of our buddy have we got here? Be a lot less if you break it. All right, so yeah, not a lot. We'll finish that off. We'll polish off the Jameson and have ourselves a good time. And then again, we'll be finishing this show for the next. We're not done here. We still have 40 minutes, and we're gonna go to this video about a lady who apparently made a bingo game for her husband watching football. It's gone viral. I don't know if I'm gonna find this funny or not, but the tag in it. Why did it take me so long to think of this?
Yes! Let's go!
So, let's go. Yes, 5 claps. All right.
3 yards in the game. CeeDee Lamb has 1 is incomplete. With a tight end defender was there.
All right, I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm looking at this list. Some of these are okay, but some of these are way too vague. Crosses arms. I do that all the time. Watching shows, doing this show. Cross my arms all the time. You can't put that out there. The let's go, that's good. The head tilt, no. Slowly falls back, I'll accept it, but it's still a little questionable. Crosses arms, completely not acceptable. High five, all right, fine. Hands out, confused. Okay, yeah, we'll accept that one. Why? Exasperated scream, yes. Goes in the bedroom, maybe he needs to rub one out, all right? Not everything's about you. Again, I don't want that one on there. Watches from the side. That quiet clap. Get him. Oh, God.
It's 3rd and 14. What are we doing?
What are we doing? Don't tell me you're going to also put the hands confused. If you put up the hands confused, I again say, and I minimize this like a dumbass. I again say that's cheating. That's not fair. And now let me get this straight. Are you drinking every time one of these happens? Because if that's the case, you're going to be sloshed. Covers face. Crosses arms. Again, that one's not fair. That one's not fair. Crossing the arms, not fair. This one I'll accept, though.
Well, they got a chance, and the Cowboys go man coverage. A fifth punt on his side. Well, not only inside the 50, but inside the 30.
Goes down the hall. He does that a lot when you guys talk, too. Some of these are complete cheats, man. These are not fair. Some of these are not fair. Going down the hall shouldn't really count. Well, maybe. Nah, you know what? I don't live with this dude. Maybe that's a definitive action. But some of these, like the arms cross, some of them are too you need to be more specific about when it happens to know that it's really been triggered by an event. Air punch. Quiet clap. Up. First down gesture. I'm finding the guy more entertaining than her little game just for the let's go. Yes, let's go. Let's go, guys. I feel like he shows up. I would like to think this guy shows up at the end of the season when the Cowboys are winning shit. And he's like, "Hey guys, I'm the one to help you win because I was in my house the whole time going, let's go. I'm the one who does let's go." Dude, we don't know who you. No, but I channel like my energy because I'm like, let's go. And I call you a bunch of when you lose.
Let's go.
Oh, never mind. So you have to match all 5. You have to get a bingo to take a drink. Well, hey, at least there's enough. I get why you might have made a few of them light. You really want to make sure to win, because then you've got to do the worst part of it. Spend the rest of your life with that guy. So, to each their own. Everybody, pick your poison. That's what they say when you're drinking, right? Pick your poison. So that is our last story there. And using that one, we come up just on the line of regulation time. But we do have our automatic overtime because we are, again, fully funded into can you speak straight today? Probably not. We're fully funded into March. So, again, thank you for all of that, and we really appreciate your help and support. All right. How do I... You know what? We need to figure out a way to do this like that. There we go. All right. I have to really know if that went through. So let's go ahead and do that. Sorry for getting distracted again. It's a personal family thing that only 3 like God damn. I must suck. All right, so we are again going until 5:30, so we have a half hour left in the show. Let's drop our audio and see some of what we have for here. Ooh, a bunch of videos. So let's pull up this one. Oh, we might be on this one for a while. This is one that came across our deck, if you will. Deck. I said deck. Came across our deck. Oh, dude, this one's from a while ago. I haven't done that one. We might have to do that one too because it's funny and it's a short and sweet one. So we'll go with these 3 off the start. Oh, nope, we're starting with this clip. Alrighty. This clip is our first foray into the wide world. The wide world of whatever the fuck this shit is. So this clip is not too terribly long. This is a live streamer, so this is a little fun. This is a live streamer. Let's go up here. Let's go to this. Let's go to that. Boo. This is a live streamer who chooses to stream on Facebook Live. Now, I do not judge people for the platform they stream on. I judge them for the content they create while they stream. What content are you creating, ma'am?
And I don't feel like going to jail.
Oh, ma'am.
You don't feel like... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what?
And I don't feel like going to jail.
Oh, ma'am. Hey, your driver's license is suspended and you have warrants out of Fayetteville. I need you to step out of the car, okay?
I ain't got no warrants.
You need to step...
I ain't got no warrants. I love how she doesn't have an answer for the driver's license suspended part, but immediately, I ain't got no warrants. Really? Okay. So apparently we're watching a Facebook live streamer or a streamer get arrested on Facebook Live. Okay, go.
I'm about to get low.
Hey guys, 100 boobs. Also lick me where the fun comes out.
Labglass, thank you for the 100 bits. I can't endorse in good conscience that second message. I'm about to get low. Okay. I thought she said, I'm about to get low, meaning, like, I'm about to get, like, I thought that was some sort of code for, like, well, I'm getting arrested or I'm going to be in jail or, trumped up on charges, whatever. Endorse me, says Labglass. Endorse what? I'm not endorsing anything. You put 100 bits on the show. You shared your message. I let it hang. And just, in fact, on that note, we're going to clear that off of there. I got to go back to this, though. I didn't realize that I'm about to get low meant she was about to Bonnie and Clyde some shit. Let's go ahead and go.
Your driver's license is suspended and you have warrants out of Fayetteville. I need you to step out of the car, okay?
I ain't got no warrants.
You need to step out of the car.
I'm about to get low.
I would like to point out that if you are a person who, in fact, ain't got no warrants, this will totally help that situation. Don't worry. If you didn't have any warrants before, you're about to have a few now. And also, I can't believe that anyone would suspect a upstanding citizen like this lady to have warrants. After all, when the cop says he's going to arrest her, she just puts her phone down and nonchalantly decides we're taking this shit to the next level and fucking booking up out of here. Fallen the Great. Well, now I want to make an honest woman out of her. Where's the fun in that? Let her be who she is.
Oh, shit!
Get out the car.
Was that necessary?
Get out the car.
Was that necessary? Are you fucking high? Oh my God. Was that necessary? You were attempting to flee the scene. I love when people decide I'm not going to allow the cops to enforce the laws, the job they're paid for. I'm not going to allow them to do that because I've decided that they're wrong. And then when they take force to deal with you, was that necessary? Fallen the Great, that was probably police brutality. Again, not really, because you heard them say, get out of the car. You hear her back up. She backed up and she was getting, again, they were trying to detain her. So what were they supposed to do? Let her go? That's my question. Was that necessary? Well, what were they supposed to do? Let you go? Shoot the tires? I mean, again, what are they supposed to do? Let's go back before the first smash.
Oh, shit!
Get out the car.
Was that necessary?
Get out the car.
Was that necessary? Y'all saw that?
Yeah. Yeah, that was completely necessary. I saw a lady decide that she was just going to ignore the cops and drive away from an arrest. So yes, that was necessary. You know what wouldn't have been necessary? Them blowing your face off, and that didn't happen. Again, what was the less impactful option?
Was that necessary?
Yeah. Again, yes it was. I don't believe you understand how incriminating this video is.
Get out the car.
Was that necessary, Mr.
Yeah. Why do you keep asking?
Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw that, right?
Y'all saw that, right? Well, don't worry. Their body cams did, but don't worry. Yes, we did. We saw that. There are no replies to show. Oh. No replies to show. I love this.
There's that.
So, likes, hearts, laugh emojis. Laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh emoji, laugh, laugh, laugh. Laugh, 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 laugh. Heart, laugh, laugh, laugh. Shock, laugh, shock. Laugh, laugh. Sad face. Laugh, laugh. Shock, laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh.
Y'all saw that?
Laugh. Yes, I'm gauging solely off of the emotion reactions. Not only did they see you get arrested, they thought it was hilarious too because it was very incriminating. Fallen the Great. But Johnny, she ain't got no warrants, but she didn't do nothing. She did do something, and it's not nothing, it'd be nothing. She didn't do nothing. And, or is it nothing? I don't know. Nothing or nothing? She didn't do nothing either. if she was gonna do nothing, she's gonna have to do it after. But the big problem she's going to have is she did resist arrest and attempt to drive away from an arrest. Those are going to be some pretty big. Oh, she didn't do nothing. See, he said nothing. I think it's nothing. I could be wrong, but I think it's nothing. She didn't do nothing, and she got arrested. But y'all see that? And then she puts it up, or it's up on Facebook Live. Y'all see that? Yeah. I'd really love to play that for her. Like I'd love a judge to play that for her and be like, all right, so y'all see that? And then when she's like, that was completely unnecessary. I'd be like, I direct you to the part where you ignored the police officers, took off your seatbelt, and then again took off your seatbelt but clipped it behind you to like disarm the cops. Like, oh, she's getting out of the car, and then just fucking took off. All righty, so there's that one. Again, she didn't do nothing. Fuck me. I totally would, though. She was super cute. Super cute. Super cute. I mean, I'd have to do it at a hotel with none of my possessions around me just because I don't know her. But yeah, super cute. Super cute. Let's go ahead and get over to this video. This is called The Funniest Crackhead Compilation. This video is 11 minutes long and apparently starts with a blonde lady nuzzling a cute baby bunny rabbit to disarm us. And that's how they get you. They disarm you with the bunny rabbits. That's how they get you. So let's go ahead and we'll light this up. We'll start that up. We'll see how it goes. Bing, bang, boom. We have a show. Supposedly funny.
There you go. Hey, I'm gonna do it for my nigga I just met right here, y'all. My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all, that crack keeps telling me yes. Gotta go.
I haven't seen this, and let me just say off of that first one, unless this is the best one, the fucking Jesus Christ, where is it? I can't even.
We got one.
All right, I gotta. He's missing so many bottom teeth. How did you and then because he's singing like, it's just so beautiful. Why can't we all get along?
I'm gonna do it for my nigga I just met right here, y'all. My mind's telling me no, but that crack, y'all, that crack keeps telling me yes. Gotta go.
Captain Crack Sparrow. Dude, Captain Crack Sparrow is actually somehow better. I'm loving Captain Crack Sparrow even more. Can we get an update? I want to have... Why does he not... You know what? Of all the people who live stream, I feel like crackheads really, really should be live streaming more. Like, we should really be... is that an R. Kelly song? Yes, it is. In a weird way of kind of telling us about his proclivities and personal choices. His song starts out with, my mind keeps telling me no, but my body keeps telling me yes. Again, when you put it up next to the context of his later actions. Seems strangely telling. Odd, right? Funny, weird. Let's go ahead and go.
Hey, this See, sometimes I take budge as well. This ain't for every boy and girl. Make it more than enough. Inject it left, inject it right, inject it left, inject it right, inject it left, inject it right, inject it left, inject it right.
Dude, it's the Keebler crack elf. Gimli fell on hard times after they fucking liberated the country from the one true ring or whatever. Jesus Christ. That man's gonna climb back in his hole and fuck his dwarf wife.
Fiend, I'm a crack fiend. Sometimes I take budge as well. This ain't for every boy and girl. Best be on point, I got skills.
How good is that fucking drug? How Cracky B? Oh, Cracky B. But yes, Captain Crack Sparrow is so far name-wise and just a beautiful moment. So far, the best one. We've had 2 musical submissions, and of those, the first one is still the winner. Just because he knew how to make an exit. This guy seems like he really likes being on camera. Is he a crackhead too? I was just guessing it was old man crackhead in the back, but...
Yeah, cuz. Cop that, cuz. Cop it. Trust me, on the house.
What that for, missing? What's that for?
What? Huh?
That for missing.
That medicine?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't want that, man.
What that for?
That's for sex.
Huh?
That's for sex.
Oh. Hey, nasty.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I've been locked up at Willy Wonka's place 300 million times. I just got done being bothered by...
What's going on?
Nope. We went too far, too fast on that.
What that for?
That's for sex.
Huh?
That's for sex.
Oh. Hey, nasty.
Nigga, I'm telling you, I've been locked up at Willy Wonka's place 300 million times. I just got done being bothered by...
What's going on in the wonderful world of crackheads this morning? Oh, okay, you're gonna try to pick the whole fridge up. You don't want...
How do we know this is a legit crackhead? I'm sorry, I need these to be real. How do we know this man is legit crackhead? Just out of curiosity. How do we know?
No help? You don't want somebody to get on the other side? You just going... Okay. Crackhead strength is... Where is you at when I need help moving? Always find you a crackhead to help you move. Because they cheap and they do stuff like this. He gonna get on the... He getting on the bike? With the whole fridge on him?
I'm Saint Caesar. Okay, might be time to start doing crack. It will develop. What'll develop, SS Stern?
Crackhead strength is real. He riding the bike with the fridge. You know how hard it is to pump the homie on the handlebars? But not for him. He carried the hose and it's full of food. Crackhead strength is real.
That boy got that virus. Boy, hell no, boy. That boy is stuck in time.
Do not fucking chase me! Ow! Is you gonna drink your soda with the damn cup? Ow, shit!
Good God. Good God. Oh, man.
He's chasing me, y'all! Look at him! He's fucking chasing me! Why are you chasing me? Why are you chasing me? You cannot beat me up! Go drink your soda and stop!
Dude, I mean, why are you agitating Wingless there? Chicken wings. Oh. He kind of looked like, if you put a fez hat and glasses on him, he kind of looked like the not the twerky, the turkey thing we have in the sticker. He did look strangely turkey-like. Evil Gandhi, those are some chicken wings I do not love. I feel bad for the guy. How do we know I have to know how we know he's a crackhead. I can't laugh at him unless he's actually a crackhead. Maybe he's just a very, very angry person. I could easily see how that's a thing.
Hey, boy, your ass off jiggers on my kids. You good? Oh, my kid.
What's up? Give me 50 cents. Fresh, right out the bakery. PC, 50 cents? 50 cents for a whole loaf. You can't even beat that. Okay. Nah, don't touch it. Give me the bread first. Give me the bread. I got you, Mo. I ain't got Give me the bread. I give you the bread. 50 cents. You don't. Hold fast. Hold fast. You don't even know I needed this bread. That's your 50 cents. Thank you, bro. Let me get that bread. You ain't getting shit.
Fanatical Bucks fan, I recognize her. That's worrisome. How the hell? That seemed like a bit. That one seems like a bit. I don't believe all these are legit. I don't believe that last one was a legit crackhead. Now this one I might believe is a crackhead. I don't believe this is a legit crackhead. All right, you know what? Never mind. I'm changing my mind. You just hiding a bird in your jacket?
Ranger, go, go, Power Ranger! Mighty Morphin Power Ranger!
You are wearing a pink Power Ranger outfit.
Brachiosaurus! Hey, you need help? You got it? Are you sure?
Been doing this for 6 years with 2 couches. Holy Jesus. Crackhead magic. Yeah, that, again, the ability to move your house on a bicycle, that is crackhead magic.
Power Ranger! Brachiosaurus! Hey, you need help? You got it? Are you sure?
After guy.
Shut up! Yeah, brand new. How are you? Yeah, I am. Ha
All right, I don't even know what that is. I can't do this anymore. I can't believe these are all crackheads. Some of these just seem like really, really crazy people. All right, let's go ahead and check out let's try checking this out. Let's this one here from Fanatical Bucks fan. We do have some other videos and things. I think we have one that I wanted to play because it's really old. But the Oodles and Noodles thing, I've not seen this. This is about the same age, a little older. So let's go down. Let's go over here and play this. I'm guessing another crackhead thing. Krakatu LOL Fallen. What? Krakasaurus would be the White Ranger. Oh, the same crackhead? Oh, fuck. Really? It's the same crackhead? Oh, shit.
Where the grits? Where is the grits? The grits!
We ain't got no more grits.
Bruh, I need some grits and I need them now. Where's the grits?
No, relax.
Now. No, I ain't no relax. I don't want no oatmeal. I want some grits. Where the grits, bro?
For you, huh?
I will tear this whole shit up. Find me some grits.
I ain't got no more, Mo. Relax.
You got the camera too. You got the camera too.
Yo, bro, give her some grits, bro, because she was about to punch me
Now!
right now.
I ain't say oodles and noodles.
I said oodles and noodles. Well, we just jumped over there. And now. There we go. Well, then. I ain't say oodles and noodles. Fuck me. I gotta stop looking at that phone. That's not helping. We have a show to do, and I'm being Fanatical Bucks fan. Same crackhead. I'd recognize her anywhere. It's my grits. It's my grits, and I want them now. Call 1-877-900 my grits now. Nana, is that you? There's some reasons why I'm glad my grandma's dead. You know, like, thank God she's not with us, because then she'd probably be a crackhead. They cut it off before she said the N-word. Well, at least we got that part out. You know, it's not fair. They cut it off before she said the N-word. At least she gets to. Can't I hear her say it and live vicariously through her? Like, that's what I do with rap music. It's the whole reason. All right. So this video is only 30 seconds long. We started this little video segment of ours with a streamer. We're going to end it with a streamer. We're going to end it with a steamer. We're going to end it with a streamer. She is Russian. We're not going to understand what she's saying. She apparently got sent a package, a gift package from the audience or from some people, and she's going through it live on air. I'm sorry, I have to. I'm like a squirrel sometimes, and that comment threw me off. When my wife milks herself, I make her moo. That was crazy. I didn't need to know that. I really didn't need to know that. All right. So now, Russian lady streaming 1,400 or 1,046 subs. Just for fun is the name of this. Well, yippity dippity do.
Желешка. Ананасик.
All right, so some treats.
Моча.
We got some chips.
Chips.
Oh, she really loves the yamen chips.
Chips.
She's so happy for the chips.
Конфетки с колой.
Candy. All right. You don't know what a condom looks like? Hey, they sent you a Jimmy hat. Wish you hadn't opened it now. You could have saved it for your boyfriend for later. I love the, like, what the heck is this? Oh. Oops. Oh, fuck. Fuck it. Her look. Yeah, her look is priceless. Let's go back. Let's enjoy it some more. Let's go over here. She's gotten it. She's cracking it open. And then just like, oh. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, those are the things that I don't make him wear. She didn't get it. Get it, Dad? She didn't know what it was because her boyfriend doesn't use them when he just fucking caves her in, right? He either takes the dirt road or she trusts he'll pull out and hit her in the face like a gentleman with his dick. But my point is, it took a minute to catch on. It took a minute to sink in, you know? It took a second. And that's the best part. All right, let's go ahead and press play. Again, she's the little smile right there, and she's just staring down. I feel like this video ends too soon. We need to know. I want to see where she stops recording. Okay? I want to know where this keeps going. What does she do after this moment? We'll never know. You know, she has to explain to people what happened, what was that. She had to tell them.
I was fixing my coochie lips.
They didn't believe her. They didn't believe her at all, and they should have.
Julieszka.
All right. Do we get another video out? We got more. We've exhausted all of our current supply. Or we could try the funniest crackhead ever thing. We do have some more on that. We could keep going through that and save the rest for later, because the rest again can be done later. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's give the funniest crackhead reel another go here. We're gonna try just jumping forward because watching this one like really is weirding me out. All right, now let's see. Nope, there we go.
Dewey Sanders, the mad bastard.
Boring.
The tobacco.
The tobacco?
Yes,
You
officer.
sure?
Yes, officer, I'm sure. You wanna go home, Papi?
Are you calling me Papi again?
But officer, Mr. Damiano.
Again, you call me that. Don't call me Papi again.
All right, Papi. All right, officer.
You better go back. Fuck you. Fuck him. Look at him deal. I squared this board all over. I like you.
Put your hands behind your back. You got any guns on you?
No, Papi. No, Papi. No,
I ain't your Papi. Put your head down. You got no knife on you?
No, Papi, nothing.
You sure?
Yes, Papi.
I ain't your Papi.
Yes, officer.
You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
So what are you doing?
I was smoking the tobacco.
The tobacco?
Yes,
You
officer.
sure?
Yes, officer, I'm sure. You wanna go home, Papi?
Are you calling me Papi again?
But officer, Mr. Damiano.
Again, you call me that. Don't call me Papi again.
All right, Papi. All right, officer.
Again. Wow. Just wow. People. Fucking Christ. Scary. All right. So I have to book out and don't do crack. Yes, there we go. That is what that message. That's what we can end on. Don't do crack. Again, I'm going to be back tonight at 8 p.m. Oh, shit, that's 7 here, so fuck. Yeah, we don't really have time to do that. I'll be back at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. To hang out with the Backyard Boys podcast. So we'll be here doing that. Please come back on check us out on YouTube. It'll be fun, and we'll have ourselves an awesome evening. I'll also be live this Sunday, but for an hour. We'll shorten the show. I have to do an interview. I promised a friend that's podcasting to do an interview with him. So we'll be doing that. And then we're back on the Steel Toe Show. It's everything as normal and moving on from there. All right. Well, we've been Johnny. You've been an audience. Thank you for your care, your time, your attention, your support, all of that. Happy horseshit. And until next time, I should have said I did the "we've been an audience" thing. That's kind of how you close the show. Now it's just weird and disjointed, and people are uncomfortable and it's anxious. What are you doing? I mean, how many times have you been doing this? We've been doing it for a while. There's no
Game over.
What the fuck? Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck this fucking! How did you do fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Parking in this slot here.
For the handicapped.
I am handicapped. I'm psychotic.